You are playing in my face. Did you hit the little aux thing at the bottom? The little headphone looking piece? Not that.
Can you stop the live show?
Anyway, but we're live right now, so let me go ahead and start the show off here.
Oh, bitch!
Stop it and start it up.
I'm not stopping this again.
Stop it because you have to fix the sound effects.
When I
Chris.
tell you that this is the most ghetto production, it's because Chris is at the helm.
Because you
want to
take a fucking week off and forgot
now it's my
everything.
fault.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to take a week and then forget how to run the board.
So now it's my fault.
Yes.
Can you start the show?
No, because
No,
it's not
start
running.
this shit over. I'm sorry.
I'm not
I'm sorry, our
starting.
wonderful
I'm not
listeners.
starting over.
Well, we won't have no sound effects or nothing today.
Thank you very much. All right, you know what? Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen.
If y'all have listened to this show for the last year and a half, no. How long we been doing this show?
It's been 2 fucking years. 2 fucking years. I don't know what 365 times 2 is, but too much for this shit to be happening.
We've been
because
doing this.
Christopher Armani, whatever the fuck the rest
Christopher
of the name
Christian
is,
Charles Armani White.
wants to play in our face. All right, talking about some run the show without
Run the
sound
show without
effects.
sound effects.
We basically on mute talking about
no
do some mime
intro.
shit, speaking
He just-
braille.
Oh my goodness!
I'm tired of
over
it. You
here.
know what? Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to The Get Right.
I hope you are.
I hope at this point, Chris, with the baddest bitch on the block, Eric
The
Devontae.
baddest was with no sound.
Yeah.
And this is Kelvin Unique.
Say it one more time.
And that's Chris over there still trying to troubleshoot.
And today we have a special guest in the building, Mr.
I'ma
Justin.
do it.
No,
I'ma do
are
it.
you?
No,
Are you?
no, my
Are
nigga.
you?
No, my
I'm
nigga.
tired of
You
you-
want to start the show, and then you want to troubleshoot in the middle of the show. So now we got to have him sit here and mute. He got to sit here quiet while we run the show because you want to introduce him? I understand why people turn off this damn show.
I'm over it.
I see what happens
I'm not
every
coming
Sunday.
back.
They turn it on and they turn it off because of this shit. He put his Kobe hat on and can't even have
This
mama
is why
mentality.
Justin didn't want to contribute to the collection plate.
This is why he. This is exactly why he gave 50 cents
This church.
to the church. I'm tired of the pastors. I'm tired of the choir singing the same ass song.
That's it.
I'm tired of the same ass sermon. We know we got to reap what we sow. Why we reaping every Sunday and ain't getting nothing new? Because you ain't reaping into this damn sermon.
The deacon's wife is a whore.
She's a whore with her fishnet stockings on in the front row. She knew what she was doing with the fishnet with the lacy stockings. She's supposed to wear pale white,
Right.
nude, or black.
She's horrible.
She is
fucking horrible.
horrible.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow!
to The Get Right.
Oh wow!
And we have a special guest here today, Mr. Justin Pope. If you give it a round of applause, please.
Yo.
Are you guys happy?
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
We're not going to talk about how I feel. We're just going to run into this show.
Thank you.
Jeez.
All right. So
I'm not even telling the Uber story again.
You don't have to.
I don't think you should. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, we apologize for all technical difficulties that Chris has caused.
Yes.
on this
It's
early
literally
Sunday
not
morning.
my fault. Like, I don't know why I'm at the blame, but
Because
it's not my fault.
where you're seated right now, sit it. Wow.
Woo, Southern. This is not a strong morning. Chris, how was your week?
My week was good. Was in Chicago last weekend for All-Star Weekend, and I think that was my week
Did you have sex?
in Chicago.
Yes.
No,
Chris, why?
was that the goal?
I don't know. You know, I am trying to. Okay, so Justin, I've been trying to get Chris to just be a little more liberal. Just a
I had
little
sex
more.
on Thursday.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you knew
Pew
her.
pew pew pew.
Pretty sure you knew her. It's been
I
established.
did know her.
You went to Chicago. You could have got like deep dish pussy. Like I.
Like I wasn't going like to get pussy.
Yeah,
Like,
you
that
should have got
wasn't-
some deep dish pussy.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
All-Star Weekend, so I imagine like
Extra thick and wet.
right. The vibes are there. I'm disgusted.
Juicy.
Okay, I'm actually not into this. Stop, Chris.
Because I was going to keep going.
Yeah, I felt it. Yeah, Chris, I felt like this is prime opportunity. Like girls are there for celebrities. You look like Ice Cube. I think it would have been a moment.
Boom.
Yeah, but I don't think that was like my motive though. Like I was going for basketball related things.
How long was the
goes-
game?
Like what? 3 hours?
Okay.
2.5 hours?
And how long were you in Chicago?
From Friday to Monday.
And one day is 24 hours. You were at this game for 3.
Yeah, I know.
That's more than enough time.
But I wasn't there to fuck on something. Like that wasn't the target plan for that weekend.
There's always a target plan when I leave.
Yeah, you dropped the ball.
I had sex on Thursday though. Does that not count? For
No,
anything?
you don't want home court pussy
Why not?
because you at an away game.
Right. Wow, that was beautiful.
Thank you. I've been working.
You
on
are
this.
like Maya Angelou.
I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You were out and about in the city of the Windy, and you ain't even get Wendy.
The same city where Jussie Smollett laid in front of Subway
The same.
and lied.
When he did not lie.
Okay.
Justice for Jesse. Justice for Jesse.
Fine.
But I'm upset, Chris.
Why are you upset?
Because I really thought in my heart to hearts, like somebody was going to see you courtside and be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to throw him some pussy. And in my heart,
No.
I really
Nowhere
thought
near courtside.
that you was about to be like, you know what? I'm going to take her down. And I thought we were going to have a story about this.
Yeah.
So sorry. Maybe in June when I go to DC. I might
Maybe
have a
in
story.
June.
Yeah.
That's political pussy.
That is.
Yeah.
That's Capitol Hill pussy.
Right.
Because I am going to DC for Zeta.
Olivia Pope pussy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Have y'all bought your stuff and everything yet?
Huh?
Have y'all bought your stuff and everything yet?
No.
What stuff?
Like
Tickets
hotel
and
tickets,
Airbnbs and
Discipline.
how much was it?
I use my miles, so my flight was like
I think-
$11.
What?
Seeing my current situation, I think I may be able to go.
Oh, now you want to go
Well, you know why I couldn't go before.
because it was BT.
Oh, your
It
job.
was
weekend,
BT
like you were
weekend. I was
going?
going to work.
He would have worked. Hollywood unlocked.
But he
We have
don't.
a
He
whole
wasn't
brunch
about to go
that
to the
Saturday.
actual award show.
We have a brunch that Saturday that's just as big. Okay. Well, it's not just as big, but
I'm about to say the brunch is not the BET
It's not the
Awards.
BET.
Let's.
it's the EBT Awards. So it's you can get in with your swipe.
How was you?
I'm eligible. I am hung the fuck over. Like, I am trying to maintain. That is it. At the moment, I don't remember what the week was prior to last night. But it was good. I worked.
Where'd you go?
You still at that job?
I'm still at the job. Calvin, don't say it like that because I
No,
will quit.
give him a round of
I will
applause.
fucking quit.
Give him a round of applause. I'm proud of you.
Okay, Justin, I have this thing where I like to quit jobs that don't serve my spirit. So I'm real good about that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It don't be no backup plan, though. That's where I be fucking up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You live in
that's-
LA, like
Yeah, I
you gotta
understand.
pay bills.
But this shit, it gets real repetitive. Like, everyone is quitting. My supervisor quit. I don't have no leadership. Why am I still there? These are the questions.
You still there because you have to pay rent?
All right.
Yeah.
You want to eat? You like clothes?
I do.
You like to be on whole shit sometimes.
I do, but
Yeah,
that has a
being a
cost.
whole cost money.
Does it?
Being a hoe costs money.
Well, you would know. Chris, how would you know?
Wow.
I mean, I used to be a hoe.
Oh.
Wow. I am triggered.
Are you?
I am not a hoe.
Okay.
Actually,
anymore.
some hoe shit did happen. And I want to talk about it, but I can't. I've been on hoe
What the
restriction.
fuck do you bring it up for?
I've been on whole restriction.
Why?
Because someone said that all we do is talk about one thing. And
Niggas,
I
yeah.
am not going to talk about
You
that
know what?
today.
Since Justin, you are our first straight guest.
He is not.
That is
I'm
not
so
true.
sorry.
That
That's
is not
Why are
true.
you giving him
And that is
accolade?
very
Who is it?
rude and
Who is it?
disrespectful to every other straight guest
No, it's
that has
not.
been
No,
on
it's
this
not.
show
Who else
for
has
you
been
to
straight?
assume their
Who else has been straight?
sexuality.
Who
Have
else
we
has
had
been straight?
another one? Have we had another
Your supervisor with the dreads
and
that
you
was
see, he's
right
asking.
here.
Oh, okay.
We had,
right.
we had the
You're
whole
right.
masseuse
Yeah.
and her whole quadrant of people
We don't know about him.
that came out to do.
We don't know about him.
That came out to do masseuse.
So we know- we
And
know this-
then
we know the
also
guy
had
that
we've
came-
had Keith on the show. We've had
Okay.
Outside of the good news.
We've also had plenty of
Outside
guys
of the good-
on
outside of
this
the good
show
news. Outside
that
of the good
love
news.
vagina and the things
Outside
that
of
are
the good
inside
news,
of
name
it.
one. Name
Yeah.
one. Besides the guy, the what's his name?
Dana.
Besides him,
Yeah.
Name-
Justin.
name. Keep going, because Justin, I brought Justin. So now what?
And then also, I have brought plenty of people.
So name them.
My brother,
Which
Marcellus.
He's never been on the show.
Marcellus was
he
right
was just
here.
fucking here.
He was right the fuck here.
But was he on the show? No, he wasn't.
He was in the studio.
Was he a guest on this show? Did he say more
as
than,
a collective?
than five
Yes.
fucking words?
As a collective, yes.
Okay, you know what? To be fair, you're asking the two gay ones to bring straight people, and you are
Y'all know,
just
y'all
now
know straight
bringing-
people.
I know a lot of straight
You know straight people as well.
I know. But
Why
y'all-
is Justin first?
Usually, y'all bring the guests, right?
No.
Wow.
What is
wow.
this?
Was that in the contract?
Usually, sometimes.
Was that in the contract?
I'm learning so much about this show after 2 years today.
Oh my
I
God.
do all the intros.
Anyway,
we book the guests.
you do all the
When did this
intros.
happen?
You do all the intros. But now that we're here, we have a straight guest. We
do.
For the first time
Shout out
in
to
2
our
years.
first straight guest.
Welcome.
That's right, representing
Welcome.
heterosexuals all across
Thank
the
you.
world. We
My
appreciate
pussy
you.
loving brother.
That's a big responsibility. I represent the heterosexual population.
We appreciate you for holding it down.
Yeah, sure.
For holding it down
appreciate
with me.
being
I appreciate
appreciated.
it.
That's right. Now we're not tag teaming Chris.
Good. Anyway,
But we talk
Chris
about
do say
vagina.
some dumb shit though, so
He does.
I still might be on your side.
I'm
appreciate
glad
that.
that you're here, though.
Like he doesn't fat shame.
Even
Lizzo,
it
but
out.
that's another-
Yeah.
I don't.
So you were hungover and you're still at your job.
Still on my job and I'm hungover. And I was doing some substituting. You know, kids. There was this one kid, and I put it on Twitter. There was this one kid in the back of my class because substitute teachers typically leave a note. You said you're in music education, right, Justin?
Yeah.
So, what grades do you, or
High
is it
school.
like, okay, so it's higher. So I was doing some middle school work, and teachers typically leave a note for the substitute, and this note basically let me know that all his kids were shit.
Oh, wow.
And buckle up.
Why you take the job?
Because rent, and I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep going to the other one.
Yeah.
It wasn't really an option. So I went, and he just, what happened?
I was just thinking, I have time. I may want to substitute.
You should substitute. I will connect you to the company.
I think I'll be a good ass substitute teacher.
That's what I thought.
No, I really would be a good
Not
substitute.
with LAUSD?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
See, I used to work in higher education, so I know college readiness. I know all the stuff.
They don't give a fuck
They don't give a fuck about that.
When you subbing, they don't give a fuck.
You go in
you
there
know what
talking
I'm gonna
about
tell
college,
them?
they will throw a table
You know
at
what
you
I'm
like the
gonna tell
girl
them?
you call Lizzo.
You know what I'm gonna tell them?
What?
I know Lizzo. And she would come and sit on your ass right the fuck down. So you can sit the fuck down, or you get to set the fuck
You're
on.
body shaming right now.
I'm not body shaming.
Debatable.
Body shaming.
You would hit a sound effect, but we don't fucking have them.
I would hit the grenade one.
So whoever the fuck is out here deleting sound effects, I'm coming for your fucking neck.
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to fucking rock the fucking board, don't fucking touch it. If you won't want the producer all in the videos, all on the songs,
Wow.
come to the Get Right.
That was malicious. That was malicious. Diddy did not ask for that.
He did it.
What? Other podcast nations ain't got no love for the good news. That's my Snoop Dogg impersonation. I don't know.
That was fucking
That was
horrible.
terrible.
I didn't know who
That
that
was-
was.
I didn't know. I thought he was
So the what?
Kelvin.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
didn't
know
know
who
like that.
They
You
one.
know
ain't
who
got no
that
love for the good news. Damn, that's crazy.
You don't sound like Snoop Dogg. At
Yeah,
all.
At all.
yeah, Crip.
Oh, wow. This is toxic.
Yeah, look, we can. Oh, Justin, how was your week?
It was cool, man. I feel like I don't have a lot to bring to the table because I just taught all week, but I have fun doing it because, like, I don't know, the kids are like, it's better than teaching like middle school, for example. Like, I couldn't imagine going in a middle school classroom and all they want to do is fucking, play around and shit. High schoolers, they have more of like intellectual conversations, so it's cool. I be chilling.
It also depends where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm deep in the valley, so it's like
Oh, yeah. That's a different.
I don't teach
that's a
black
different group.
kids, which is
That was going to be my
different.
question.
Yeah, it's like 98% Hispanic.
So do y'all have a
Damn,
Black
really?
History Month program?
Do we have a what?
Black History Month program this month?
No, we didn't.
Are y'all
I'm,
gonna?
I'm literally like the only person that. Well, the principal's black, so it's me and him.
You and him.
So that works.
So
That's
next
it?
month's Women's History, and then I think April is it Hispanic History
I think
Month?
so.
So y'all
think
planning a
I know.
Hispanic History Month celebration?
I mean, every month for them is Hispanic.
Well, every month for us is Black.
Yeah.
If y'all have a Hispanic month celebration,
and not a black one.
I'm pulling up. I'm going to support.
Okay,
I'm going to support the brown children.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
If y'all have a bake sale and y'all don't have churros and empanadas, though, I won't.
And
be
tamales,
there. Yeah,
all that.
I think that should be at the table at the.
Yeah,
That's
I have
crazy.
a-
It's
I feel like this is
98%. That's
oppressive.
crazy to me.
Yeah, that's heavy.
That's
Do you
kind of
speak-
normal
Do you
here.
speak Spanish?
Hell no. I know the bad words from them.
That's all black people ask for. Another way to curse somebody out.
Yeah.
And you can always tell because, like, they think
It's-
I'm just stupid, and they
Mhm.
talking Spanish, and you can tell by their reaction, like, okay,
Mhm.
they saying some bad shit.
Mhm.
So I repeat it, and then they start laughing. I'll be like, okay, that's a
What's
bad
some
word.
curse words in Spanish?
Pendejo, pendeja, punta.
Oh, you definitely black. These words have never sounded so emphasized. Like it
Pendejo.
normally flows out of their mouth.
Yeah. I don't got that.
Punta. I
You
thought
know
you
what I
said
used to-
puma.
You know what I do?
What?
When some people go in the elevator and they start talking a foreign language and start laughing, I start speaking in African and laugh.
Do you speak? Is African a language?
No, I just make some shit up and I start laughing. I do it all the time. When me and Josh are in the elevator,
You say I say some dumb shit.
when
Go
me and
ahead and
Josh,
do. Go
when
ahead
me and
and do
Josh
what
are
you
in the elevator and they come on, they be like, no. I'm like, no. Stop.
Start
And I
clicking.
start laughing, and they were looking like, "Oh shit,
They wasn't ready for
try
that.
it, try it to your students."
I mean, I don't
on
look
Monday.
like that. I look like no offense. I look like I'm from here. You know?
Wow,
No offense.
because
said
I
it
don't.
earlier.
Because
No,
I don't.
But
Justin.
also,
All
you
of
want
it.
him to do some type of random dialect by himself to the
He can be
students,
Creole.
and then he's also laughing
Start
at
speaking
himself.
patois. You look Creole.
I lived in New Orleans, well, Baton Rouge for a while,
Yeah.
but I didn't pick up any of that.
They're gonna think he's fucking crazy that he's cursing them out by himself and laughing at it.
Yeah.
And that's what you need from a teacher.
I don't think you should.
You want to
substitute.
scare?
I'm not
You
using.
want to scare the
You
children
won't be my
just a little
reference.
bit.
Not at all.
Scare the children just a little bit so they won't do nothing crazy.
That's one way to do it.
I'm telling you, put a little fear in them.
So how was your substitute experience?
So the teacher basically told me that the kids were going to be shit, and one kid was in the back of the class on his cell phone, having a whole conversation about beating local hood bitches' ass, and I was like, should I step in? Should I like sit next to him and mentor this young man? And ultimately, I decided it's not my place.
No, it's not.
But yeah, he was just sitting back there and having full-fledged conversation. And the problem was a bunch of teachers, including the assistant principal, pulled up to the class, and nobody felt the need to be like, hey, what was his name? I'll check Twitter. Yeah, I talk about all this shit on social media.
I was like, oh, you followed the
absolutely
the child.
Nah, I wouldn't have a job. Yeah, nobody stepped in to say, hey, get off the phone. Like, they just let him have this conversation. And it was real toxic. Like, he was just like, when this bitch touched down, I'm going to drag her. I'm going to beat her ass. And I'm just like,
Wow.
we're doing chemistry.
I really wanted to question. So when I start substitute teaching and I have a chemistry class, do I have to know equations just in case I help with homework or busy work?
Well, honestly speaking, I don't even... okay, so they were working on this thing called like trigonometry.
Trigonometry.
It wasn't that. It was like TRICHO something. Like I've never seen that shit in my life.
Where did they
Weird
come up with
formulas.
this
I don't know. But like the students would come to me and they would be like, "Can you help me?" And I'm like, I need you to sit down because the formulas on the sheet, like I've never seen that in my life. And clearly as a substitute, I don't think I should say I don't know how to do this. So I'm just like, no, I need you to have a seat.
Oh, you just read something?
I need you to have a seat.
No, I would tell them my degree
Uh-huh.
is in journalism. Now, if you want to start on your assignment for your next period class, you have a question about some comma splices or punctuation or grammar, please bring that here.
But Kelvin, this is 8th grade chemistry. I had to have passed this at some point in life.
We didn't do that in 8th grade.
I know, I didn't do that shit.
Just like our parents, we ain't never did that in no 8th grade. We ain't never did what
Yeah, shit's changing for sure.
Yeah, majorly, but like, why are you teaching them this?
stuff they don't need.
Yeah, at all.
It's no life application to none of that shit.
I've never used geometry.
I've never used y equals mx.
You have? Geometry is like the only one that's like applicable to real life. But
What you use geometry for?
you park your car every day?
Nope.
Oh,
take an Uber?
it's been some time.
Okay, but okay, mine is parking. Like, when have we actually had to be like, all right?
I've never said I need to hit this at a 90-degree angle and then
I mean, technically he is right. Like, if you got a parallel park, like that kind of.
It's like it
That's
could
geometry.
Yeah,
acute, obtuse.
Yeah. Like,
technically,
you
It could
put
be
that from.
but I never thought about it.
That's a
No,
reach. That's a reach.
No, him pulling them terms. He
Was I in the same subject?
You were.
Okay.
But okay, then when have you ever used
The Pythagorean theorem.
yeah.
Never. I don't even remember what that's for.
I don't
I
know.
don't either.
Is it M equals
Y equals mx plus b.
B?
That's
That
something
shit,
else.
yeah.
That's like finding a slope, I think.
Never had to use multiplication out of nowhere,
never?
just randomly. Never.
Well, when I think about how much a job is going to pay me,
Outside of that,
I don't like how you cut off the examples I give you because then we ain't going to have shit outside of that.
I don't ever use I just add it.
Really?
so
Maybe
we
I'm
never
trash.
use it. We
That's
never
so
use
much
it.
work.
Maybe I'm trash. I feel like it's more accurate.
When do we ever use MLA format?
We don't or APA.
Never.
Yeah, you're right.
When do we use citations for anything?
When do we write in cursive?
Never.
I forgot how to write it.
I think they stopped doing that in certain schools.
They
Yeah,
did.
they did.
It looks nice, though.
I think it's just busy work. That's what kids bad today.
Yeah, they
got a
didn't want to
headache.
do shit.
They got a headache.
That's why I told them, I'm like, look, if you want to search this on your phone, granted, they just started going on
These
YouTube.
kids
but,
are stressed.
yeah. Then the kids started freestyling because
Oh,
they
wow.
like, took instrumentals on YouTube. And I'm just like, I asked you to figure out this formula.
Did you jump into freestyle?
No.
You should have
Chris.
jumped in.
Are y'all fucking kidding me?
And you should have jumped
Your
in.
EP is coming out.
freestyle.
as well?
I'm trying to maintain structure.
This is the thing. You're also trying to maintain celebrity. So if you would have hopped in that freestyle, when your mixtape came out, they would have downloaded it. You know who gives streams? Middle schoolers.
Go
You're
viral.
actually onto something.
Just imagine 20 years from now, somebody says, "Oh my God, how'd you get started?" Well, I was substitute teaching with them. Like, just imagine, just imagine. And your EP came out a few weeks later.
Right.
All right. I'm not doing this right.
So as a music teacher, do you encourage freestyling in class?
No, we don't do that kind of music. That's not. I'm instrumental music, so we
Okay.
deal with like choir. I mean, not choir, orchestra, band. Oh shit,
Yeah, it
My bad.
thunders.
music production, stuff like that. So, not really. And they don't even really like rap like that.
Okay, what they listen to? Like Bad Baby or excuse me, Bad Bunny?
What's,
You're racist.
J
the other
Balvin?
one?
Well, no, they're both. It's Bad Baby and Bad Bunny.
Okay,
Yeah, actually both. And they have
that's not racist.
it's called like corridos or something. Not
Cor-
Corridos. Corridos
corridos?
is like Spanish gangster rap. Kinda.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're talking about. So they listen to that kind of stuff, R&B. They like old school, like Nelly and
Mm.
stuff like that. So
Wow.
they're
Those are
cool because it's like it feels like I'm teaching black kids minus all like the fucked up social issues that we have that come with our race. So
But they have their own, right?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But it's more bearable than the shit black kids deal with. So I'd rather teach there, and I hate to say this, I'd rather teach there than like South Central. So
You're preaching to the choir.
yeah,
Teaching next to Marathon after Nipsey died. The ghetto.
I bet it was just
The
ooh.
fucking ghetto. They just kept throwing shit up. I didn't even know what it was. Like,
Just keep walking.
niggas was crip walking with their middle finger. Like, everyone was wearing blue.
Yeah.
It was just so ghetto. I kept calling the principal.
Couldn't
They were
wear-
like, we can't do but so
You
much.
couldn't wear
I was
your
just like,
letters.
I'm never coming here again.
sheesh.
I think they got shut down. I did email.
Several emails up there. Right?
Absolutely.
And the email guy said right the fuck back.
Students shouldn't be subjected to that.
They shouldn't.
No.
They should have shut down school for like a week.
That's how I feel
After he
about.
died? After he died.
If it's in the area.
Oh.
And it's next door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. They weren't ready.
That's trauma.
It's too much for them.
That's trauma. Just
I
like
agree.
just like if it was like I'm pretty sure like the other schools at the school shooting were shut down for like a week, like in the radius. That's trauma.
I have this thing, Justin, where anytime I feel like if I hear like Chris was receiving head in his middle school stairwell, so I'll like
High
email
school.
the district.
High school.
Middle school.
Either way, I think these schools need to be shut down.
I
Like,
think so too.
What are your students doing? If it's not sex ed, what's happening?
That
in
was
the
sex
stairwell?
ed.
Okay, wow.
Well,
Technically.
Chris, you remember how you thought sex ed was gonna go?
yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
You thought
That's
someone
how
was
I
gonna be
thought-
fucking.
So I
in
took
front
matters
of
into
you.
my own
Chris
hands.
was looking. Chris was asking every girl in middle school,
High school.
high school. Excuse me. Every girl in high school was she gonna take sex ed because he wanted to make sure he had a good partner for sexual
Oh.
education.
If only it worked like that.
And it's no way I wasn't the only one who thought that.
I didn't think sex ed was gonna go like
Never thought I was gonna get some
So
in sex ed.
as you were a younger kid, you never thought, oh my god, I'm about to take sex ed, I'm about to fuck somebody.
No.
I sure as hell did.
never.
that. I thought I was gonna learn about sex.
I thought I was going to
Yeah,
see how
by
babies
fucking.
were born.
That's what I thought.
That's real.
You took that in
hands-on.
high school?
Mhm.
Our sex ed was in 6th grade.
Mine was high school.
We didn't have sex ed. It was called health, and it was like
Well,
a
yeah, it was
weak
called health,
unit
yeah.
of sex ed. The rest was just like how not to be obese.
I had the 6-week sexual education course. And we learned about the reproduction system. We learned about how babies were born. We learned about abstinence because I'm from Indiana. They want to push abstinence instead of sexual education, which is dumb, people. Niggas still gonna get pregnant, stupid asses. But anyways, yeah, so we had a whole 6-week course of sexual education.
Yeah.
No, I never had sex ed at all.
Where you from?
New York.
Oh damn.
Cause y'all learned it in middle school, elementary.
Yeah, bitches was fucking in the park.
Dead
On the
ass.
streets, yeah.
Dead
Right.
ass next to the pigeons.
Why are we giving this? Why are we giving the school budget to something bitches is doing in the park
Yeah.
on the swing?
Yeah.
Like, let's
Yeah, I learned
budget
it.
our money correctly. We weren't ready.
Shout out
What
to
are schools
Indiana.
like in New York? What is it like going to school in
You know,
Place like
it's really case by case. I think some schools are better than others. Like our school, I think we had a pretty good school. Me and Brianna went to school together since like 9th grade, my best friend. So we had a good system, but then you had other schools in the area that didn't have books and shit. Like,
Yeah.
and that's not me being dramatic. Like, there was no text, no nothing. Kids would cut school, and I don't think anybody paid attention. You got like a bunch of metal detectors. It's just it's fucking gutter.
The ghetto.
It's gutter.
That's
It's
like
the best way I could put it.
largest school system in America, right?
New York?
Yeah.
New York?
Is it?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
LA's number 2. So I mean, who else would be
Is
number
it?
1? Yeah.
I didn't think
Wow.
New York would be number one.
I didn't either. I mean, I guess it makes sense population wise.
I never like every time I go to New York, I never see like teenagers or kids walking around. I'd be like,
I
where
never-
the
yeah.
hell do they be at
I
during
never
the day?
do
I just see adults just walking around.
So
the
wait,
whole
it's number
time.
one for school as far as like college and
No,
all
no,
that shit?
No.
no, like
Like
size.
Oh, school size.
Yeah, biggest.
What universities? Well, I know yours, but what other universities are in New York?
We have NYU, Hunter College. We have Fordham. What else do we have? Because
Oh,
we
Syracuse-
have it's
Syracuse
broken
is
down
right,
like yeah, we have like city universities of New York, and then we have state universities of New York. So it's so many schools in New York.
Wow.
Like it's a plethora of
And
schools.
ain't that many
in New
schools
York.
out here, is it?
Colleges?
It's just like that I know of.
It's a bunch.
Yeah, I feel like you guys have a shortage in HBCUs, but New York doesn't have any either. You guys have one, and it's like one of those medical ones.
Wait, here?
Mm-hmm.
There's a HBCU in California?
I
No.
remember Googling.
Where?
It was like this weird. Let me see if it pops up again.
I don't think it is one.
I
at
thought
all.
HBCUs were like in the South because, during that time.
I don't think there's anyone on this side of the coast.
Yeah.
At all.
I think the furthest west is it Alabama?
Probably.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
Alabama.
Mhm.
Or Texas, technically. Like West Texas.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Like Texas A&M, Texas Southern, all that shit. So yeah,
Not Texas A&M. PV.
No, yeah, y'all.
Oh right, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
Y'all have the Charles Drew University of Medicine and Science.
Oh, damn.
It's an HBCU
Mm-hmm.
out
That's
here.
what they say. Yep,
What city?
Los Angeles.
That's crazy.
1621
never
East
knew that.
120th Street. Mm-hmm. I remember Googling this a few years ago.
What?
That's the one y'all have. I don't think New York has any.
What's it called?
The Charles Drew University of Medicine and Science.
I don't believe
When
it.
were they founded?
Is it on here? I don't know. But yeah,
I mean, that's what's up,
I just don't believe it.
I mean, shit. It looked black on the website too.
I want to know they accreditation to see like how many students they got there.
They were founded in 1966. 575 doctors have graduated. And wow, we giving them free promo. Cut the fucking check, Charles Drew. That's all y'all need to know for now.
Wow. I want to see the campus.
I know, right? It's probably one of those like little compartmentalized spaces that you wouldn't see unless you like look for it.
Mhm.
Because I don't see it being like a huge Howard University type of setup.
Right.
So,
Go to the stroll off.
Right. You ready, Eric?
you know I am. It's time for Bitch You Better Read.
What's my favorite word?
Number one.
Number one.
That's a good vocal cord, Kelvin. A woman calls 911 after her parents cut off her cell phone.
What's she calling 911 with?
That's a good question. Wow. An Ohio woman was arrested for calling 911 after her parents cut her off from her cell phone service. According to the Associated Press, Saloni Kethrapol? What kind of fucking last name is this? We're going to call her Saloni. According to the Associated Press, Saloni was arrested on February 13th for misusing the emergency phone number. Milan police say Kethrapol repeatedly called the regional emergency dispatch center because of her parents cutting off her cell phone service. An officer told the 36-year-old to only use the emergency number for a real emergency. 2 hours later, she called again, and police described her as belligerent and stated she believed it to be a legitimate issue. A local source said Kethrapol, this last name is killing me, Kethrapol worked as a realtor and worked on displays for companies such as Abercrombie & Fitch and Miller Lite. She also attended the renowned Lubna Rafiq Academy in London, the UK. That's where that last name is from. Got it. Where I worked in bridal cosmetics, hairstyling with a South Asian core interest, as described on her LinkedIn page. She was held at the Stark County Prison but was discharged on a $2,500 bond and is expected to appear in court on February 27th. So, this woman is 36 years old. Her parents cut off her cell phone. I'm assuming that they're still paying her bill at 36.
How old are her parents? Her parents got to be at least 60.
At least 60. Because she kept calling the emergency phone number. What? Mind you, this is from your old company. How fuck... When did y'all get cut off y'all's parents' phone plans? Because I didn't make it to 22 on my mom's phone plan.
I think I didn't even get cut off. I just got a new phone.
Yeah.
I think I was like 21, 20.
Yeah, mine was like
Maybe.
last year. I'm 26.
Okay.
Yeah, I in college and I put my brother on mine.
I was running my bill up. So my mom was like, you gonna have to get the fuck off. But it was kind of like those things where I wasn't switching from data to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So it was like when you have your plan and hers, it runs both y'all data up. So I had to go.
So she kicked you off.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm not mad at it though. Because I knew I wasn't I knew I wasn't paying attention to cutting data off and shit like I'm very negligent
keep
about stuff
touching
like
shit?
that.
I turned it down because I knew the commercial was coming. So now people are talking behind Eric's story.
Yeah, you don't hear this?
Yeah, but I feel like that didn't happen until you start touching shit.
It started talking. I turned it down.
Go ahead.
Not competing with Ford
Okay.
Anyway.
And they not sponsoring shit.
at all. Meanwhile, me and Kelvin ain't got no car.
None. Walking.
Number 2.
Number 2.
This one's kind of nasty, but let's get into it. McDonald's is selling candles that smell like a quarter pounder.
Candles?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Set
So
the mood. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't
That
know
would
if
be
I'm
disgusting.
intrigued, confused, or both. If you use candles as a way to set the mood in your home, and if by chance the mood you're going for screams quarter pounder with cheese, then McDonald's may have something special for you. Earlier, the popular franchise announced that they will be selling candles that smell like ingredients of a quarter pounder burger. That's right, McDonald's will be offering ketchup, onions, pickles, cheese, sesame seed buns, and of course 100% beef scented candles. According to the franchise, they released a press release saying that we're also celebrating a community that truly shares a love for the quarter pounder. On February 26th, we will be honoring one lucky city that takes their fandom for the quarter pounder to new heights. To pay tribute, we will be unveiling a larger-than-life monument of this iconic burger. Just how big? Imagine a bronze statue so memorable that the sesame seeds on the bun are more than 20 times the size you experience on the delicious quarter pounder. They continued saying, for nearly 50 years, the quarter pounder burger has been craveable and delicious, and we know love is always in the air for our die-hard burger enthusiasts. So we launched the Quarter Pounder Fan Club to give everyone a tangible way to publicly display their affection for the hot and deliciously juicy 100% beef quarter pounder.
I love quarter pounder.
They also didn't just stop at candles. There's also a limited edition merchandise that will include mittens, calendars, and even heart-shaped lockets for that special someone. Now that they have this limited edition line, will you guys be getting these candles?
Oh,
Absolutely the
hell
fuck
yes.
No.
not. Y'all niggas serious?
That's fucking
Hell no.
gross. Are we serious?
Look, as a vegetarian, I have not had a quarter pounder in so long, and I went to McDonald's yesterday to get an egg McGriddle, and that picture popped up. And for like 2 minutes, I really was debating, like, how bad do I want the stomach ache? Do I really want to be on the toilet all tomorrow? And I almost did it, but I had things to do today.
Glad you didn't. Glad you didn't, bro.
You went to McDonald's and got an egg McGriddle?
Oh yeah.
All you had was egg and fucking bread?
Oh yeah.
Calvin, why do you
I
go
don't
to
get it. I
McDonald's?
don't get it a lot. I don't get it a lot, but when I have a taste for it, like, and Josh was already there, so it's like, oh, and they have a Shamrock Shake. Let me get a Shamrock Shake. Oh, while I'm here, they still serving breakfast. Let's get an egg McGriddle.
You constantly remind me I'm not supposed to be vegan.
Well, I'm not vegan.
Vegetarian either.
Yeah, vegetarian,
You don't
but
even
it's
make me want to
so
consider it.
Bomb.
An egg McGriddle.
Oh, it was so good.
I'd be looking for the rest of my sandwich.
Why are y'all making this ugly ass face like y'all don't eat a McGriddle?
Is that
Because
the
it has
round
meat
egg
on it?
or the folded egg?
Folded egg.
Okay, I don't eat that shit.
I love
eat
a
the
folded
round
egg.
The real egg.
Sunny
white
side
one.
up?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Sunny side
The
up?
fried egg, yeah.
You really go to McDonald's and say, hey, can I have an egg sandwich?
An egg McGriddle.
That's that was good to you. Like, you actually, it was
So
like, oh
bomb.
my God, this is so
So
good.
bomb. And it stayed on it's really filling. And it stayed on my stomach like all day.
Okay, the point of the story is about these candles.
Okay,
And
back to the
I
candles.
don't think I want that, but some people do. Erykah Badu has released a line of her pussy-smelling incense.
And it's sold out, and I really wanted to get some.
I kind of want some too, because I feel like Erykah Badu has some type of wizard pussy.
Oh,
I
it
do
smells
too.
like her pussy.
Her
pussy.
pussy.
I don't think I'm interested in that.
I don't know.
I want to
Smell
see what it
Erykah
smells
Badu,
like.
so
I want to see what it
I
smells
don't know
like.
what it
She's
She has-
had men like Andre 3000.
She has powerful pussy.
D'Angelo. Are you kidding me?
She has powerful pussy.
Erykah
D'Angelo
Badu-
Common.
Common.
Jay Electronica.
Jail. She has the Mount Rushmore of rapper pussy
Yeah, enlightened pussy.
Y'all think so?
Yes.
All because of what?
because of the niggas that's been in it and that went crazy over it.
Erykah Badu's
When
energy
y'all
is
say
so
crazy,
strong.
like what
Common was wearing knitted fleece pants
He was.
He was sacrificing for his girlfriend.
because the pussy.
I think he was compromising to dress how she wanted him to dress.
You only compromise if the pussy's good.
Yeah, because would you really do that if it's not worth it?
If I like her, yeah.
That's not no like. I'm not wearing no knitted pants because I like you.
Not my whole aesthetic.
I don't think it's that deep.
Jay Electra ain't released no album because he's stuck on the pussy.
Oh
Who
yeah,
the fuck
he's
is
released some
Wow.
Jay
Chris.
Electronica.
I don't think I know him.
Wow, Chris.
Yeah, you do.
Jay Electronica?
He's been out for so long, but he's just now releasing his debut album after like a decade or
Yeah,
two.
and it's not out yet. And I heard allegedly it's a joint album with Jay-Z. Allegedly.
You probably know him. You just got to go back in the discography and look. But, you know, I'm not getting these nasty ass quarter pounder candles. I don't
I
want my
think I
room to
want
smell like
one.
McDonald's.
I think I want one. And this
Please
is
stop
why. Because I don't cook. So, I'm thinking, like, if you want to, like, trick somebody and, like, order in, you can light the candle to make it smell like you cooked. And just put the shit on the plate.
But that doesn't smell like home cooking.
You ain't smelled it yet.
A quarter pounder does not, like, a quarter pounder itself does not smell like good home
You
cooking.
ain't smelled it yet.
Quarter pounders to me don't even have a real smell. Like
They don't.
McDonald's food, if you drive by McDonald's, it don't smell like shit.
It smells like grease.
Yeah, but the bun, I mean, that's like the most.
I can smell some fries
Distinctive.
when I get them. Like, that's it.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I smell beef. Maybe because y'all eat it a lot, but I can smell beef.
I've had McDonald's in years besides their fries.
I can smell beef and meat on people.
Yeah.
It has a scent. It lingers.
Wow.
Maybe it's-
whoever
maybe it's
you
a
bring that
vegetarian
candle
in
around,
me.
whoever you bring that candle around, I hope they just stop fucking with you from that moment on.
No, they're probably gonna start fucking with me. Like, damn, it was so like, I don't know, it's just like so meaty.
This is your home decorum, and you want it to smell like
Shit.
McDonald's.
Shit.
When Chris walks out the room and walks in the living room and said, "Wow, what is that aroma? Who cooked?" It's like no one cooked, bro. It's the candle. Wow, that's gonna be your reaction.
Maybe start looking for other roommates.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
Or just live under a freeway or something.
Wow,
Yikes.
Maybe that might.
all
Yikes.
because of the McDonald's candle.
Calvin, that's gutter. If we're being serious, like
And then I heard like they separate them too, so they have like the mustard, the onion, the ketchup
Yes.
flavor.
condiments,
ones too. Yeah,
everything
condiments.
is an
A pickle.
individualized candle.
I think I'll get the pickle flavor too.
Okay.
I like the smell of pickles.
All right. Number 3.
Like the vinaigrette, like tangy smell.
Okay.
Oh no.
I want to get onions though. Like nobody wants to walk in must. Like that's like you just walk in, it's like must hit you in the face. So what candles will y'all have? Like if y'all could pick a flavored candle from a favorite restaurant, hypothetically.
Chick-fil-A.
Cold Stone.
Cold Stone.
Yeah. Cold Stone's ice cream smells amazing when you go in there. I would love to have some of that in a candle.
I don't think I've ever walked to Cold Stone. I was like, oh my god, it smells great in here.
Are you serious?
I don't think
Go in Cold Stone, the nearest Cold Stone, and it will smell.
I mean,
I
it smell
promise
like
you it's
waffle
gonna smell.
cones.
Have you ever been in Cold Stone?
Yeah. We had one in Southfield growing up. I used to go there every day. It does smell like waffle
I just don't
cones.
remember it ever smelling like anything.
Just go in there again.
It does. It smells amazing.
It smells
I gotta think
amazing in
about it.
Cold Stone.
What restaurant would you have, Justin?
I don't know. Because I like seafood and I don't want my house to smell
Wow.
like red lobster. You know?
Right.
So I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Chick-fil-A for me.
I don't know what I would have.
Smell like a 12 count? That would be great.
Maybe Popeyes.
All the time?
Yeah.
I don't even use candles currently, so
You don't use candles?
no. For what?
How do you set the mood?
It doesn't.
For what?
In and out.
You said for
For
what?
sex.
Oh, to set them. Just get it cracking.
Oh.
The foreplay, then just start
See,
fucking.
Chris, just
Or play music.
pull your titty out. That's what it is.
Or play music.
What is it?
Why am I setting the candle?
Pull your titty out.
Why am I using the candle? I don't see the point.
Dude, you still watching this? I'm turning this movie on.
There's other ways
Pull your
to set
titty
the
out.
mood. There's
Netflix is setting the mood in 2020. That's what
Yeah.
we do now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, how was your day? That's cool. Pull your titty out.
There's so many other ways.
That's how you
to-
set the
to
mood,
not-
Chris?
To not use a candle.
That's the mood.
I mean, I don't necessarily use them as mood setters. I love candles because I love my room to smell like scents. But
That's why I use scents. I don't use a candle.
what scent? Like wall plug-in?
No, he sprayed some Febreze.
Febreze or what's some shit's called? Them,
Chris is such a nigga.
Yeah.
what's some shit's called? That's
Yeah.
like they like this tall. You like twist it. What's some shit's called?
The pop-ups. I know what you're talking about. Every black home had them.
No, not the one that spray like every 15
No,
minutes.
like the little you
The
like
thing that
pop
you pull
up.
up.
You pull
Yeah,
up.
that.
From college. That
Oh,
everybody-
with
Yeah, everybody
things?
had them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that work?
It
It
does.
smells good in my room.
And he walks her past there. Then he says, "Put your titty out."
I'm not that direct with it.
I hope not.
I'm sorry.
I'm not that for it.
May you please put your titty out.
I'm not that direct.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Okay, so Boosie Badass was banned from Planet Fitness for
Number 4.
We must discuss.
I
We
hate when
must.
this nigga speak on shit.
I do too. It's so uninformed. Boosie Badass banned from Planet Fitness for comments around Dwayne Wade's daughter Zaya. So earlier this week, while working out at his local Planet Fitness, rapper Boosie Badass jumped on social media to offer his opinion on the transition of Zaya Wade, daughter of Dwayne Wade. While he received backlash on social media for his 2 cents, it looks like Planet Fitness isn't here for Boosie in his comments either. Boosie sent a PSA today, a few days ago, stating, "Do not go to Planet Fitness. They're racist. They're haters. They just put me out because of what I said about Dwayne Wade's son." And they said I sent a video saying one of their employees was I hate saying this fucking word. And they sent a video of one of their employees saying everyone was a faggot or some shit. They chased him for Dwayne Wade's son. So don't go to Planet Fitness no more. They got roaches in that bitch. In his caption, he shared, "A manager who was gay refused to let me in Planet Fitness because of my past actions on social media about gender, etc. Do not support Planet Fitness. Highway 138, Jonesboro Road. They racist, they have roaches, and they shower water. Don't get hot. Get out y'all feelings, little bitch." Such profound words by Boosie Badass.
I'm really tired of this man. Like every time he speak on some shit, it be so fucking dumb.
I just want to know how long the water wasn't getting hot and how long they had roaches before you was going to stop going to this Planet Fitness.
I want to know why the fuck is Boosie Badass at a Planet Fitness?
Yeah.
Why is he paying $10 a month a quarter down?
When y'all first hear Boosie Badass,
what is going on?
Yeah, like
he should be at least in L.A.
You right.
Can he have a sauna? Nigga, I'm at Planet Fitness because I don't even go to the gym. They just taking my $10 a month.
When I hear Boosie Badass, I don't think he still has money.
Oh. I was like, I don't think
niggas
fitness.
play Wipe Me Down almost every other day now.
Yeah, Wipe Me Down is played at every
It is. And
holiday.
in Baton Rouge, like, I lived there for like 8 years. Boosie is like Baton Rouge's Nipsey Hussle.
Wow.
Like, everybody there looks up to him, and he's still like, he's like the hoodest nigga to open the door for like NBA YoungBoy and stuff like that. I'm not saying I agree with, the shit he's saying, but down there he's still huge.
No, I'm just shocked that he's their Nipsey Hussle. Like, I'm suddenly feeling
almost
sad
said
for
something bad.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Well, you would think that he's like their staple, like him, niggas like what,
Webby.
yeah, all them type of niggas.
But
You would think that's like their staple.
I
do
know,
y'all
but that's
really
the
think-
crazy thing. Like, that's your staple, but they popped in 2008.
Do you think that people are still... Well, do you think people are going to ban Planet Fitness because of Boosie?
Not for no Boosie.
Not for Boosie. It's just Boosie.
Because we can't ban Netflix for Monique. We're not banning Planet Fitness.
Yeah, no one's gonna No one's gonna say.
Especially not at the beginning of the year. People just got these new things. They just paid their quarter and they're trying to get their bodies right.
Yeah.
I just don't Okay, I think that this opens the door for a bigger conversation. I don't understand everyone's entitlement with Dwayne Wade's daughter. I don't understand why everyone feels like they need to jump in with ill-informed, uninformed opinions and add details in that were never given.
Like, because I think I had this conversation with a couple people, and I think one thing, people don't understand the difference between sexuality and gender.
Mm-hmm.
And also, people automatically assume that if someone changes their pronouns, that they also are changing their sexual organs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that what we have to understand is Dwayne Wade never said that Zaya was going to have surgery.
Right.
That never came out of his mouth. So I think people are just jumping to conclusions and not having all the information.
Ill-informed, uninformed.
Yeah.
But everyone's so loud about it. And this is the thing. We're not taking into account that the person that we're talking about is 12.
It's 12.
Imagine the amount of scrutiny. Imagine that level of scrutiny, knowing your father is one of the greatest basketball players in the league at the moment. And this, sorry, I don't watch sports. Y'all know what it is.
That's why I had to
but
whisper
like,
to you.
still, like, imagine that level of scrutiny at 12.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even like being talked about on a courtyard at 12.
Yeah.
And the whole world is telling you how you're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
But realistically, do you really think that he knows for himself at 12 years old? Do you think that boy knows that 12 years old?
She.
Answer my question. Do y'all think that he knows at 12 years old? You can keep correcting me all you want.
I'm just gonna say that after
that
you.
he knows that he's
Yes.
wants to do that.
Yes.
At 12.
Yes.
So at 12, you knew you were gay?
Yes.
I knew I was gay in 3rd grade. I was 9.
I knew I was getting daycare.
It's a.
I did not know what it was called, but I knew the feelings that I had.
This is the thing. When we have conversations, if you want the information, don't reject the information. You can't.
No, I agree.
Because you can't tell me something you can't experience or relate to. So if I tell you I felt this way in 3rd grade, it's now not your job to be like, you didn't.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know
I-
we switched spirits at
I
a
just
point.
think I'm indifferent about it. Like I feel like on one hand, it's like Dwayne Wade is being a great father. Like he's being supportive. He's learning information about everything he needs to learn about. But then on another hand, it's like my nigga. Like how do you know that? Like you're 12. Like I'm just indifferent about it.
And I agree because I had a conversation with my friend, and we were talking about. He was like, I think 12's too young to get a surgery. I said yes, 12 is too young to get a surgery, and 12 is too young to make a permanent decision for the rest of your life. But that's not what's happening. And I also think that he may, when he's 18, decide that he does not want to be Zaya, and he wants to be, what's his name, Zion?
Yeah.
I forgot.
So they may change again because he's 12. Well, she's 12. And that's okay. But what we have to do is support them through their transition and while they discover themselves, because if not, then they become a toxic adult and then they end up either being suicidal and kill themselves or kill someone else. And I think that it's good that we help our children understand and navigate these things so they won't have a toxic adult life. Because I know a lot of people who are 35 that are still closeted and contemplate what they're going to do with their life. Or do they want to kill themselves? Or where do I fit in? So I think it's important that we nurture this young lady at 12 because she's going to be a role model for other young children who are probably going through the same thing and say, okay, if Zaya can do it, then I can do it. And then they may change their mind. I've never had vagina. Tomorrow I may wake up and dive in simplicity
Please don't start this.
and think like, you know what? This whole time I've been bisexual.
Enjoy that. I was talking to someone. I was talking to someone on Facebook the other day, and their rebuttal was that there's no scientific or biological reasoning to explain Zaya's feelings in regards to gender orientation or how she identifies her gender. And my response to them was, biology is the study of life. So in regards to humans specifically, we set the tone for biology. It's not the other way around. Biologists realize that they have more research to do when a new human pops up and gives them something else that's not normal. So they're like, okay, I have to figure this out. Okay, this person has 11 fingers. What the fuck is that about? Let me go research that. This person they are missing chromosomes. What is that about? So we cannot look through a textbook for future generations, for answers from future generations. Does this make sense to y'all? Mm-hmm. Because I feel like everyone is looking for this reasoning to justify their lack of understanding for another person's existence. Mm-hmm. Like, that is a new level of entitlement that I can't fully wrap my brain around. You're doing your damnedest to research everything to tell this person that their feelings are invalid. One, what do you gain from that? Two, how does this benefit you in any which way, shape, or form? Three, it's a harmful, toxic agenda. Like, I don't like the way people are jumping on this bandwagon to bash and purposely go out of their way to misgender Zaya for her life. Like, I don't get it, because to me, it's ugly. It's, you want to do your damnedest to make this child feel so small and insignificant because you don't understand. So in your ignorance, I now have to break you down. Like, the things that we deal with individually with ourselves, constantly having to reaffirm ourselves and get comfortable with our own issues, and you want to go out of your way to enhance somebody else's? Right. I don't get why humans are so ugly to one another. There is nothing wrong with taking the time to have understanding. Like,
or things that just don't affect you directly.
Yeah, it's
Like-
Plus, like maybe because like Boosie, he's not in that situation. His son doesn't want to be a girl, so like some people are speaking on it as like, oh, I wouldn't let that shit happen because they're not even in the situation to
Right.
know what they'll really actually do. So I know for me, if I had a son, he was like, oh, I want to be a girl. Like for me, I'm telling him flat out, like you don't even like you're 12. Come on. But I mean, of course, I would as a father be understanding, learn what I need to learn, whatever. But it's still in the back of my mind. I'm still going to be thinking like, okay, you're 12 though. So, and you're still like, I'm not identifying you as a woman right now. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, if you get 18, you still feel this way, sure, but no, that's just me. I'm on two different sides with it.
I mean, it's step by step, and I can't tell people how to feel or how to operate. I just ask that people do their due diligence and understand. Like, if my mom, I mean, I know my mom was like, you know, you're not gay, there's a phase, like da 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 da. But I know, like, there was no doubt in my mind. And if I knew this in 3rd grade and I'm 26 now, still gay, how far off was I?
Right. And you said something earlier, like when people tell you how they feel, it's not your job to tell them how they should feel. And I feel like a lot of times, especially in a black community, it's just like you were saying, if it was your son that was 12 and you're like, okay, you can't do that until you're 18, I feel like that creates resentment. Like, even if you feel that way, like, you know, I understand that, but like, I wouldn't want, because I teach kids and I see them go through it every day. They're like, you know, how do I fit in this space where, you know, I'm not accepted? And I'm just like, me being a straight man is just like, damn, like, it changed my perspective, and like, I couldn't imagine not being able to express myself, you know, and what that can do to a person's, you know, mental health.
Yeah.
That's scary, you know. So if it was my kid, I would have to be accepting and supportive of it. But like, in terms of like maybe a surgery, of course, I'll be like, you know, you need to develop a little bit more before you make that permanent, because you know, once you do that, you can't
switch the
you
shit.
can't undo it. But yeah, I just feel like black people, we need to be more supportive of like people's forms of expression, because it's frowned upon, like, to be different, or, you know, we stuck in our ways as a race, so we need to definitely grow out of that.
Yeah, I think that yes,
Yeah.
I think that we are stuck in our ways as a race, and we continue to push ourselves back because we don't support each other how we should.
Yeah.
And I think that until we honestly love all shades of black and all the forms it comes in, then we will continue to be in this same hole that we are
Yeah,
in.
Black Twitter a motherfucker, because I'll be reading, I'll be like, damn,
Black Twitter's
sheesh.
harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Day by day, step by step.
Day by day.
Number 4.
Number 4!
Pop Smoke's murder reportedly appeared to be a targeted hit and not a robbery. This is an update. So as many fans around the world continue to mourn Pop Smoke after learning about his shocking passing, new updates surrounding his murder are coming in. According to TMZ, his murder reportedly appeared to be a targeted hit and not a robbery that had gone wrong. People who have seen the surveillance footage from the scene tell the site that in the footage you reportedly see 4 men approach the home around 4:30 a.m. and sneak around the back. After a few minutes, 3 of the 4 men walked back up the side of the home to the front. The 4th male reportedly walked in the back door, but there was no camera to capture it. The next time that man is spotted is when he is seen walking through the front door of the home. At first, it appeared to be a robbery. However, those who have seen the surveillance footage claim the person inside the house, who was presumed to be the shooter, did not carry anything out. As previously reported, the 20-year-old up-and-coming rapper was fatally shot on Wednesday and announced deceased at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Many initially thought that the incident had been a robbery because Pop Smoke had mistakenly shown the address to the home on social media as he showed off a gift he had received. Many fans and peers have expressed their deepest condolences while also calling for a stop to all of the senseless violence. I mean, I just put this in here because it was current and it was updated and it was sad. Like, I don't think I need to harp too much on it in regards to, like, it's a 20-year-old black man that's gone who was just reaching his dream, and for what?
Yeah.
But I'll give this to y'all.
Well, I've never heard any of his music or anything. I just know that. I mean, yeah, it is. It's sad. He's 20 years old.
Yeah.
So, was he a singer or a rapper?
He's a
Rapper.
rapper. The
His
first time I heard
music
his
go
music
hard.
was last night. We were at some place at the line. I don't even know how we ended up there, but it was somebody's birthday party or whatever. And when the song came on, the entire party just went crazy and just got super lit. The song was actually good. I didn't know it was the song of the summer last year, allegedly. And I think it's just sad that is a young life that's taken and that had so much potential, and he was on the verge of doing great things. There's a lot of speculations about why they would do that, and I don't want to talk. Is he a Crip?
He a Crip, yeah.
So I was hearing that like maybe it was like a retaliation thing.
Could be. You know,
Or-
West Coast, they take that blood and Crip stuff way more serious than everybody else. And when you famous and you got money, you just gotta like move different. Especially if you're in a gang, it's just like you don't know what you're really stepping into.
Yeah.
You know, and people think LA is so like laid back and chill and shit. You know, you even if you're in the hills, like something can happen. You know, so I don't know. The shit is sad, but I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it because you know, I don't know too much about
Do you think we're starting getting desensitized?
what to like death.
Yeah.
I think so. You know,
Definitely.
people die. You know, 2 weeks later, it's it's
Somebody
like it
else.
never happened.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because we're getting older and we're used to it, or because it's so much in our face?
A mixture of both.
Yeah, I
It
think
was
it's
definitely all over the place. Like even like hard news, I try and avoid, and it's like
Yeah.
I should be informed. However, it's a lot of sad shit.
Yeah.
Because there's like
Bombarded.
3 deaths in our community, like the Pop Smoke, Janet, Du Bois, and
Kobe.
Kobe. But
And
like
then
the
there
other
was
lady,
another one.
the lady from
Oh yeah. You got served?
yeah,
The grandmother?
mom.
Oh, yeah.
And like that was like all like the same day, and it's
Oh
like
damn.
It's just like a lot of people dying.
yeah.
I don't know.
Hug your people you love, people. And also it's sad that you have to like literally watch your back.
Yeah.
Cause I wonder, did they know him? I want to know more details.
Did y'all see that? Was that one dude who some nigga that was posting like, yeah, I did it, or I gave somebody the address or something.
Yeah. I don't
clout.
know.
Yeah, because some people doing the same thing when Nipsey died. They try to claim that they had killed Nipsey, and I don't see what they gain from that.
Yeah. Like what kind of clout do you want to follow?
Can you go to jail for that? Like saying that you did it, but you didn't do it?
I don't think so.
I don't think you may be able to get fined
Stupid.
for
Yeah, like
tampering with
anything actually happened to
police. Is that like tampering with police investigation?
Could be. It seemed like it could be though.
I feel like you should go to jail.
You think you should go to
are
jail?
weird.
I
don't
lied
think you should
about
go to
killing
jail.
somebody?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Go to jail?
If you're like, if Little Kim goes to jail for perjury for lying on the stand and saying that somebody wasn't there, somebody should go to jail for lying and say that they did it.
For as long as the actual murder?
No, not as long as, but they
No.
need their own
Like what,
type
after,
of.
Yeah.
after sentence?
Or like a month, or teach a lesson. It's
Just
dumb.
put them in jail for a second.
jail
You wanna-
or prison?
Which one's the
Because
lighter
murderers
one?
go to prison.
Jail.
Okay, jail.
Yeah, jail's lighter.
Damn, y'all hardcore.
You shouldn't be you shouldn't be out here talking, because this is the thing.
That's stupid.
If I don't lock you up, someone's gonna kill you, because now you're confessing that you're a murderer, not just a murderer of like somebody random, but somebody that's a Crip, a known Crip. So now the Crips are out to get you.
And then you're also not helping the situation. The goal is to
No.
get killers off the street. If you're not said killer, we are not doing our job effectively because we don't know who's
I'm
killing.
saying I killed JFK. Like, what do I gain from that? I was on the know.
You snitched on yourself.
Yeah.
And then it's like you're voluntarily like, yeah, I want to go to prison for 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, who does that?
Fucking weird.
No
Yeah.
rent, I guess.
People
3 meals a day.
All right, number 5.
Great
3
exercise.
meals a day.
Great exercise workout.
That shit don't look good.
I don't know.
Sometimes
Sometimes
up on the plate.
Last week, jail did look kind of good.
Hear this.
What?
Hear this nigga.
When I was in the trenches last week and I was really contemplating life, I said, you know what? If I rob a bank and I get away, the rent's paid.
Okay.
But if I rob a bank and I get caught, there's no rent. Think about it.
3 hots in a cot. There you go.
Number 5.
I'm not saying because I'm still stuck on this. No, just like number 5.
Steven Spielberg's daughter launches her porn career.
Yeah, go ahead, little mama.
Steven Spielberg.
Go ahead, little mama.
The irony.
Star pussy.
Damn.
Steven, there's so many different
she
types
look
of
like?
pussy.
She looks light skinned with like brown hair.
Is he
black?
directing it?
She's black.
Yeah, she's black.
The nigga, he's directing it? Is that what you said?
I asked.
That's
I was
wild.
About to
What
be
in
like,
that? What?
That's wild.
And the Oscar goes to.
Right. Steven Spielberg's 23-year-old adopted daughter, Michaela Spielberg, is staying in the entertainment industry, but she won't be acting or making films like her father because she is embarking on the porn industry.
What's her name?
Michaela Spielberg?
Yeah, pull her up.
According to The Sun, the daughter of the legendary director will be starring in her own solo adult movies. She also reveals that she is hoping to land a job as a stripper once she obtains her sex worker license, saying, "The reason I don't want to do anything outside of solo stuff is because I feel like it would be a violation of my boundaries and my relationship with my significant other." Apparently, her famous parents
Wait.
were...
I ain't watching this.
What?
Time out, so she's doing like
Solo stuff. She about to be
stuff
touching
with
herself.
dildos.
Yeah.
I'm not watching this.
Girl, why we need an announcement about that?
I'm not watching this.
She
Did
better
you
make
see
a
her?
motherfucking OnlyFans and get the fuck out the way.
I'm
That's
not
what she
watching
needs
that.
to do. Make an OnlyFans.
I thought she was gonna be out here
Fucking.
on Blacked.
What?
I thought she was about to be out here big booty. Volume we gotta be like 675
At this
now
point,
at this
yeah.
moment in life. But she over there touching. No, I don't want it.
I'm uninterested.
So get this. Apparently, her famous parents were more intrigued than upset when she broke the news to them a few days ago via FaceTime, saying, "My
FaceTime.
she's like
wouldn't have
she's
called them in
practicing."
person, okay?
Yeah. My
You
safety
imagine
has
that call.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, I'm going into
So-
porn. Can you direct it? What?
I don't know if he's doing it. My safety has always been a number one priority for them, she told The Sun. I actually think that once they see that I've come from the bottom, I actually think that once they see that I've come from the bottom, I was at a year and a half ago. Oh, okay. So maybe speech isn't her thing, and that's why porn is. Let's skip to where this is legible. Wow, we actually raised a really self-assured young lady. Michaela is one of Spielberg's 7 children and says she doesn't want to rely on her parents' fortune and would rather be financially independent. Period, Pool.
I see an article on page 6 that says he's embarrassed and concerned.
Well, page 6 be lying.
They could be. Because that's good clickbait. They want to know what the quote is, if there is a quote.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm uninterested, though. After I saw what... Never mind.
You don't think she's cute? That's fair.
I didn't say that.
How would you feel if your daughter said, "Dad, I want to
Oh,
do
my
porn"?
God.
I know we was talking about openness, but...
I mean,
That's
how
different.
old is she?
Grown.
I guess grown enough to do porn.
we're not gonna do porn.
But look,
We're not gonna do porn.
But you can't really, like, your daughter's gonna do whatever she want to do anyway.
That's true.
So I mean, all I can do is just say I don't want you to do it. But I mean, I can't. There's nothing I can really do. I'm gonna just have to deal with it, which I'm not gonna want to. I mean, I'm gonna have to.
That's
'Cause,
so
like,
much.
Yeah, I will let.
But I would be pissed if somebody was like, "Man, hey, I seen this porn. Like, bro, look at this, and it's my fucking daughter." I'll lose my shit.
Well, I think it's okay. I would. Oh, child. Let's.
I don't know what I would-
I don't even want to
okay.
manifest this shit.
Ooh,
Let
I'll
me
be
stop
pissed.
talking.
I'll be
If
pissed.
Onyx
I've
was
shared my
like,
opinions.
if Onyx came to me and was like, "Dad, I want to do porn," and I'm like, "Okay, what type of porn? Self pleasure porn." Okay, but if Onyx came to me and was like, "Yeah, Dad, I'm doing porn," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, what type of porn?" "Oh, I'm getting gangbanged on Wednesday." That's a little different. But then if Oak was like, "I'm doing porn," I probably wouldn't. Is that sexist?
Yes. Why is
Am
it
I
that
being
you're okay with the
misogynistic
boy?
right now?
Kinda
Wait, who are these people?
His
My-
kids.
my kids.
Oak
Please
and
don't
Onyx
guys.
are his
Please
future
don't
kids'
even- don't
names.
They're my kids.
Oh, okay.
They're my
But
kids.
they aren't here yet.
Mm.
In spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Oak is doing porn. If you search Pornhub,
Oak's
and Onyx.
Oak's my son, Onyx my daughter.
Look up Oak
Okay.
and Onyx, the first twin porn duo.
yeah. Oh, wow, that's iconic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Black history.
I don't know if I
And,
want to
and,
claim
and
that.
you want to accept that. Oak and Onyx.
I want my kids to be great. Okay? And however they want to be great, they can be great.
Okay.
No, but she just needs to open up OnlyFans. Like I thought she was about to be like on Bang Bros. I really
Yeah,
thought
because
I
that's
thought
whack.
something-
Who's watching porn where you just touch yourself?
That's what everybody does. This does not need to be a headline.
How old are we? 12?
Everybody got
How
an
old is she,
OnlyFans.
How old is she? 23?
Okay.
Everybody has an OnlyFans account in 2019. Well,
But
it's 2020.
My daughter
So-
better not tell me over FaceTime though.
getting
Like we've been
whack
had this
fucking
conversation
porn.
over the phone.
You want to pull up on
Probably
you?
scared that you're gonna whoop her ass or something.
Right. I would have definitely done it on FaceTime.
I mean, I wouldn't be her ass, but like, don't call me with this. Like, you could have flew down to tell me this.
and you can beat her ass.
But I don't think I would. I don't think I would have did anything. I just would have like said my piece. Like, I would have thought about it.
I don't know. I don't know.
What would y'all do?
Is that really porn?
No.
I would probably
A little.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it.
The shit she doing is
You
whack.
You gonna beat your child?
I would probably kill my daughter, bro.
You gonna choke her out?
Kill her? You're not gonna literally kill her.
I think
You
I'm with
gonna grab a
Justin.
knife?
Yeah.
You gonna stab her to death? Choke her out?
I don't know.
Have you-
I would probably kill her.
Have you guys ever scrolled through porn comments?
Yeah.
Bro, that
Yeah.
shit is
You,
vicious.
not my daughter. Like, not my daughter. I don't
This
see
is not
it.
going down today.
So back to my original statement. We're not doing porn. Pick something else.
So you would kill your daughter too?
She gotta go.
Y'all really about to go to jail for
She's
that?
gonna ruin the brand.
Well,
I
prison?
couldn't live with it. Like I
She
couldn't live
gotta
with
go.
myself, bro. I couldn't.
But you know how parents like disown their children. Can't y'all just do that?
No, she's still my kid. She gotta go off the earth.
Yeah,
Ew.
no more.
Imagine,
no more videos.
imagine that next Sunday at church.
The deacon is gonna have a field
After
day.
the video comes out,
dragging my good name.
I seen your daughter's video. I was doing research. It came across my desk.
Nasty motherfucker.
It came across my desk.
And I'll be in a pew like you nasty motherfucker.
And I just wanted to have a conversation with her. Nothing more, just a conversation.
Nasty bitch. I'll just be looking in the pews like he's nasty ass nigga.
Then the pastor. Now I know there's a video circulating out on the internet of one of our church members. She's having a little fun with herself. But the most fun you can have
It's with the Lord.
is with the Lord. Now, if you want someone to touch you, there's no great touch like the Lord's touch. Let him caress you. You want to get wet? You need to come down and get baptized. You want the oils? I will give you the oils. The key to everlasting life is here. That's a good sermon.
I'm gonna kill my daughter. I'm gonna kill
I
her.
don't think I can
You
do
want to
that.
get gangbanged? There's 12 disciples here at the cross. Let them take you. You want to call someone daddy? I know the ultimate father. He's in heaven.
You're pretty good at that, bro.
That
Thank
was
you.
great.
It's my second calling. When all this is done, I'm gonna give my life to the Lord.
You're not going to heaven.
God knows my heart. God, you know my heart. Please, people is dying outside. God, please, you know my heart.
No,
You
that's
know my
fucking
heart.
hilarious.
Jesus.
Yeah, she gotta go. She dead.
I feel like that's kind of bogus. Like to kill your daughter.
Chris, look, stay out my household. I can't take that. And Thanksgiving,
Right.
my family gonna give me hell.
The uncle will be like, pull your tears out.
Oh my god.
That was over, bitch. You better read. Go next segment. Oh my god.
Oh, child.
I don't like my topic for today, so like,
Can we talk to Jay?
yeah, I was about to suggest
Okay.
that. Yeah.
What's the topic?
Why are your friends so territorial?
Oh, I have very territorial friends.
I do too.
I didn't like it. Like, I mean, we could discuss it. I just didn't like it.
I also wanted to be nosy about Jay's life.
I do
Yeah,
too.
we can do that.
Why are my friends so territorial?
Not your friends, just friends in general. Like, say if we're like just the best of friends, like we do everything together, and I get pissed that you have another friend and I'm not there, basically. For example. Or say I feel like everything you do, you have to include me. Or everything I do, I have to include you.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that.
It's certain friends that I wouldn't do certain things with because I don't know. Some people are less. I don't want to say fun, but like I wouldn't bring my talkative friend to a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't like. It's just certain people have certain qualities that are better, and it's not your job to tell me that I don't want you in that scenario. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
also have different friend groups. Like, I have different circles. Like, I have like the frat, and then I have like the homies over here, and then I have like these friends. And a lot of times, I can sometimes bring them together, like when I have an event. But I just wouldn't like, hey, come on, everybody, let's go bowling, because that's just different.
Yeah, 'cause I
Yeah.
hate bowling.
Yeah.
You hate bowling?
I mean, I will go, but I just hate bowling.
I don't like it either as a group thing. People get distracted by like the fifth frame and everyone's on their phone. Everyone's
like,
like,
"Hurry
can
the
you
fuck
go
up."
for me?
Yeah.
Or like, it's horrible.
And I'm competitive, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't care for bowling. I don't know. Like I wouldn't ask y'all to go to a Laker game.
Don't. I wouldn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'll go.
And as
I know
a
you
friend,
would.
you shouldn't be offended by that. It's just
Yeah.
like, you know, it is what it is.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I just don't like territorial friends. Like I don't like the friends that's like, no, like why didn't you invite me? Like certain just shit like that. I feel like just like you said, like I'm not gonna invite you to every fucking thing I do.
Yeah.
And for example, like my friends got mad at me because I didn't invite them to Chicago. My boy invited me. How I'm gonna invite you?
Right.
I can see if I planned this whole fucking trip. Then okay, but shit, someone asked me if I wanted to go, and he don't know y'all. So
Right.
why would I like? That's I don't know.
Now, how would you feel if it was your girlfriend and it's certain things that you wouldn't want to do with her and she take it the wrong way? How would you feel about that?
If she takes it the wrong way,
Yeah.
I'm telling her like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
See, if it was my girl though, I feel like I gotta compromise at some point. But let's just say if she want to go to a fucking, I don't know, hair show, and let's say that's like all the time, I'm not going to do that show all the time. So I'll probably just tell her like, babe, like honestly, you can go, like you and fucking Samantha can go, but let me stay at the house this time. Like I'll go sometimes, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, you got to
Every
set
damn
them
week.
boundaries in your relationship.
Yeah.
Because some girls be like, shit, why you not supporting me? And it's just like,
Yeah,
I don't have an interest in that, Do your thing.
Yeah.
I support you in being successful, but I shouldn't have to go.
what if it's the other way around? Like if you got like a concert or whatever or something
And
like that.
she doesn't want to go? That's fine. That's
But would
fine.
you feel like, damn, like are you ever gonna support me?
I mean, I would want her to come eventually. Like, for example, I know this shit about to get like deep, but my parent, like my dad, he's never seen me play before.
Drums?
Drums. And
Wow.
I've been in band my whole life.
Yeah.
And it's just like, as a kid, I was like, damn, like that's kind of fucked up. But as I got older, it's just like he doesn't have like interest in certain things. And I know he supports me, but it's just like,
That's different though. I feel like
That's
that's
the
your
same way.
dad. Like I mean,
My dad's never seen me perform either.
My
Like
dad
he's
had-
never came to a play, never came to a concert, never came to a step show, never came to me hosting anything, nothing.
I can only remember one time my dad has been at something, my college homecoming, my very first homecoming. Other than that, he's never seen me do anything.
Mhm.
But damn, I never thought about that till you said it. But
yeah.
did that make you like ever feel
No,
some type of way? Or
I know he cares. Like, he cares about what I do. He seen me in like 5th grade, like my first ever, like I'm playing.
Mhm.
But then after that, I've been doing it for like 13 years after that. He'll
Not
watch
even
like
high
a
school?
YouTube video. Not even high school. Yeah.
So, for all the listeners out there that don't know what you do, what do you do?
So now I'm a music teacher full time. So I teach band, orchestra, production, things like that. But in the past, I was a performer. I went to college in Louisiana. I was in Southern University's marching band, which is like a big deal.
Is
We
that-
perform at like
jukebox,
Jukebox, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't want
yeah.
to say the wrong one.
Yeah, so that's for me that was a really big accomplishment because we performed in so many different spaces, Super Bowls, Beyonce when she was doing her album in New Orleans, her video shoot, she was like getting all her performers from my school.
Mhm.
Did you perform?
What, for Beyonce?
Uh-huh.
No, Solange.
Oh.
I performed for Solange.
Which is
Yeah, so that, when I
Equally
moved out
amazing.
here,
Right.
yeah. Solange is more like alternative soul. Like I like her vibe. I like
we
her
stand
aesthetic.
Solange around
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I love her. So when I moved to LA, I started working with her. I don't know if I can even talk too much about it because I signed an NDA, but
We ain't get you in trouble because I
yeah,
signed one
yeah,
of them too.
A real
So I
nose type
understand.
of situation.
I
yeah,
understand.
yeah. So her is kind of like a need to know basis. She'll hit me up like, well, not her, but her team will hit me up like, hey, we got a performance coming up. We need you to do yada 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 X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
I'm like, bet. So she's very hands on in what she does. I love her creativity. I love the fact that like she'll sing something and you have an instrument in your hand and like you play it back and she's putting like melodies and harmonies together like as it's happening. So she's really, really dope. And just being around people who are artistically creative in that manner, it does a lot for me. So I compose music, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just in music. I never thought I'd be like Hollywoodish. I don't want to be like famous or anything like that. I just like creating and being around people who are creative.
So eventually, do you want to take it like to being like a like? Do you want to compose for films one day or like?
Yeah, I
TV
can see
shows
myself
or whatever?
doing that. I want to work for a label and kind of do like artist development. So if I can get with like the right people and share my ideas with them, and I guess be a producer with a team, I'd probably want to do that.
So personally, what's your favorite genre of music, or Like, what's the thing that you vibe out to? Because I'm always interested to know what musicians listen to when they're
I
chilling.
like alternative, and alternative is such a generic word because it can be alternative pop, it can be alternative soul, it can be alternative rap, stuff like that. I like soul, I like R&B, and I like ghetto ratchet ass rap.
Yeah,
I love that shit
like
too.
Hey Stylist.
I don't know who that is.
Or
Shake That Monkey?
no, throw that ass in circle, trampoline booty.
No, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like NBA YoungBoy.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay,
Gunna,
okay,
like,
okay, okay,
that shit, the misogynistic
okay.
rap. Future.
That's
Shoot
fair.
you.
Yeah.
Do you have a couple lean when you listen to it? No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, that type of shit. So
Got you.
yeah, I listen to everything though, but mainly stuff that's musically that has depth to it. You know.
So if you could work with one composer, who would it be?
Alive or just ever?
We'll do the manifestation one and then ever.
Okay. In today's world, I'd say Quincy Jones.
That's what I was
Yeah, I
thinking.
know
I was
that.
hoping if you're not,
I
I
was
was going to
hoping
say
you was gonna
end the
say
fucking interview.
Yeah. Quincy Jones. I like Pharrell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably those two. Quincy Jones.
We
Pharrell.
were
Kanye.
just talking about Quincy Jones does not get all the flowers he deserves.
He don't,
Bro.
man.
He's
That
the reason
man
why
is-
we are black.
That man is legendary.
Yeah.
Outside of music, you know.
Yeah.
Will Smith, he owes his damn near all of his
Yeah.
career
Mm-hmm.
to Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Oprah.
Oprah.
Yeah, Oprah. And then people don't know, like, he was a jazz musician. So he started off
Duke
in
Ellington.
Chicago. And then he got into film scoring, and he was, like, big at that. And then Michael Jackson, like, come on now,
Yeah.
you know? So, yeah, probably Quincy Jones. And Kanye, like, I'm, like, kind of, I guess y'all say stan, but, like, I'm very, very into, like, what Kanye's doing in general. People give him flack, you know, his political shit, that's another story. But, like, Kanye is a genius, man. He's a genius in every like, aspect. And Kim, like, I know, you know, black women have their opinion on Kim Kardashian, but she does a lot, bro. She does a lot.
Yeah, the future
Didn't we
president,
say,
first
like,
lady.
she wasn't. Was that us?
No, you said she wasn't iconic.
We were like, she wasn't iconic or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't argue that she's not iconic. I'm not a fan
Of Kim?
by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm not going to say she's not iconic because the name is too
He
prevalent.
said something about Kim. I just can't remember.
I don't know if it was like influential or it was something, but we did have a debate.
Oh, yeah, I can't
Why do
remember.
people hate her so much, though?
I think they hate her come up,
Yeah,
I mean,
I love
life
Kim
gives
Kardashian.
you lemons.
and then a
you
lot of
know?
people think that she does a lot of things that are cultural appropriation, from the boxer
That's-
braids and the
Okay.
booty.
That's kind of where I lie with it. I feel like it's more of a what's the proper phrasing? I feel like it's this reach and retract from black culture
Okay.
where it's very I'm going to take this,
The good things.
commodify it, not pay homage where it's due, and just like run with the culture. I have this entitlement to it based on who I'm around.
Okay.
But I'll never know the struggles of it. So I can never fully be entitled to such a thing.
Right.
But
right. She'll never be a black woman.
she'll never be. However, I also, in the same breath where I'm like, I'm tired of her shit, it's also a thing where black people, you can only get away with what we let you.
Right.
So
right.
it's very give and take. I am just very much over the family, but I don't. The come up is the come up. I will never deny that, and I can't deny that they're not a household name.
Yeah.
Whether you hate them or not, they probably the conversations are happening in your house. So
Yeah. I respect that. That
neither here nor
stance.
there.
Yeah. What was the composer that you said will be all time, if not Quincy?
I don't know. It probably still would be Quincy Jones because he's still here. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick with Quincy Jones. I'm gonna stay there.
Who's the worst composer you've heard? What music gives you a headache? Like, what the fuck is this?
Certain rap these days, like the shit that they be talking about, bro. It's just, they got this guy. He's not Playboy Cardi, but he got like this real squealy, squeaky voice. It's just like on memes and shit like that. But like, people take rap sometimes, and it's like because it's so easy to create now. Like all you need is a laptop and shit like that. It's just like people are
All you need is a hook.
Yeah, all you need is a hook.
Mhm.
All you need is a hook, and that shit has like no substance to it. So like, I would say, I don't know, the worst music I've heard. That's hard, bro. Like, it's some bad shit out here.
Really
A
trash.
lot. Absolutely.
What about Tekashi?
I haven't heard that name in some
Yeah.
time.
He has some
He's
terrible. ass
coming back.
music.
Yeah, he's just yelling and shit.
They love it though. I don't get it.
Yeah, people. I don't know. People gravitate towards ignorant shit. I don't know why. Trippy Red has horrible ass music.
Yes.
And I used to really
Who the
like his
fuck is that?
music.
Trippy Red, he looks like a troll, a gremlin.
Yeah, his shit is trash.
Trippy Red.
It's very new kids.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever heard the Trippy
Yeah,
Red.
you ain't missing nothing.
I don't think you would listen to a Trippy Red.
Yeah.
Shit like country, Taylor Swift. Like, I wouldn't listen to that. It's
Mhm.
trash.
She
You
does
know who
country
else
music
kind
now?
of sucks?
Who?
Georgia Smith.
Stop it. No, she
Say
doesn't.
it.
Bro,
Stop
Say
it.
it.
bro, listen to
Really?
her
You
voice.
think that's too
Stop it.
Calvin?
Okay,
Listen.
she's not a great singer, but she does. I like
I
her
tried to
music.
get into. I listened to it and I never listened again. You know who else? Leighton Green. I don't know why people are trying to
Okay.
hype Leighton Green.
I can't. It's only one song I
Stop
like.
it.
I'm just gonna shut up.
See?
Y'all don't like Georgia Smith?
I don't think Georgia Smith is bad. I think she's a talent. I just think it
You know,
needs
I
some
could be.
molding.
I could be biased. 'Cause I just think she's fine as fuck.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
like I could be biased.
And she has Drake's stamp of approval.
but
I
I
do
don't
like her song February 3rd. That was a good song.
I don't think she's not like artistically inclined. I think there's something there. It just needs to be. It's like Tinashe.
I have another unpopular opinion.
Go for it.
Janae Aiko
I
does
was-
She
nothing
makes
for
the
me.
same music.
She's just sad.
She does nothing for
She
me.
I
makes
don't
the
wanna be
same
like
music.
that.
And it's the same voice on every song.
Same
She's
voice.
just sad.
She makes music for girls who are depressed.
Hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or want to be hurt. Like,
Yeah.
you in a good mood.
Like,
And you like, let me
or who-
listen
or
to
who
Janae.
takes the
Girl,
same
go for
nigga
a
back.
hike.
Yeah.
Who takes the same nigga back every rip?
Yeah.
I like 2088 though.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
was dope.
I feel like that was overrated. It was alright.
I feel like
That was good.
it was good for her because Big Sean gave her an energy that if not, it would have just been sad.
Been sleepy again.
I don't know. I just thought it was okay. It wasn't bad. I just thought it was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I don't stand, but I have a song or two, and I thought it was cool. But everything sounds the same. You could play a whole playlist, and I wouldn't know when a song switched.
Like when we saw her at the Lights On shit, I was like, this is the same song. Like I just feel like she's singing
It's
the
an
same shit.
extended song, Bert.
No.
So who do you think is next? Like who's on your radar that we need to be listening to?
Like Next to Blow.
Or who you just like?
Who I've been listening to? Let me pull up my phone, man. I got a lot of stuff. So, there's this soul band. I don't know what y'all are into, but they're called Moonchild. It's a.
Love
You
Moonchild.
listen to Moonchild?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
They're coming.
They're a
They're
soul
coming
band?
here soon. They're on tour.
Yeah.
They're a soul band.
Moonchild. Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's 3 white people.
Mhm.
But, bro, you listen to
Three
it,
white people.
bro. You listen to that shit, and you be like, God damn, they sound black.
Send me a song.
I got you.
Mhm.
Bone Child.
Baby Rose. She's
Okay.
an R&B singer. She has a concert March 15.
Come on,
out
promo
here.
dates.
I know she need to hire me. Tom Mish,
Okay.
he's like alternative. I've been listening to John Mayer
Okay.
recently. Y'all
Man,
know who
that
John
nigga's
Mayer
a
is?
goat.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
John
he's
is a goat.
Uh-huh.
he's like stadium status
Mhm.
level of
Yeah.
artist,
Mhm.
and people don't even realize it like that. That motherfucker is huge.
He could make like every song when he make when it's just the guitar only. It'd be fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Like you don't need no vocals on it.
Yep. Rex Orange County, fuck with him. Tame
Is
Impala.
he a rapper?
No, Rex. He's a white dude. He does like alternative.
Okay.
Tame Impala, fuck with them. Frank Ocean, of course.
Mm-hmm. First 2 albums.
Yeah. Don Toliver, he's like rap. I like Blueface. That's my unpopular.
God.
Like,
Okay.
I fuck with Blueface.
That
Do you
was my next
really?
question. Like, what is
Yeah,
your
I-
guilty pleasure? Like,
Blueface.
Blueface. He actually, funny thing,
Mine's just Ray
he
Sherman.
went to the school that I teach at now.
Did he?
Yeah, he went there. And people are like, he was a quarterback too. And mind you, 98% Hispanic, and you got this hood ass nigga walking around. It's like we got a kid like that now. He's just like overcompensates for being black. It's like he's like the hoodest looking nigga you can possibly find, and they love that shit. I don't know why. It's just like people had this idea of like what black males are supposed to be like, young black males, and he fits like that mold, and they gravitate towards it. But Blueface is like a legend in my school, so
Wow.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
man,
that's crazy.
Never thought I'd ever hear someone say Blueface. Like they actually like Blueface.
bro. I fuck with his music. That should just do something to me, bro. Should just do something.
Blueface, baby.
So, what has been some of your pushbacks in this field? Like, what have been some, not necessarily deterrents, but things
Hurdles.
that have, hurdles?
I would say in LA, people's willingness to work with you if they don't really know you, I guess. People are like really in their circle and they don't want to like step out of that and like, I don't want to say give you a chance because I'm not really looking for a handout, but like if somebody has a talent and you want to like reach out and deal with them, it's really hard because people want to like stay in their groups, you know? That, and I guess just knowing the right people, because like getting gigs is really about who you know. So if you're not connected, then you out here stuck. And there's so many talented people who will never get a shot just because they don't know the right people. So yeah, probably that. But I really haven't had to deal with too much of that. I've been blessed to know the right people and be put in the right places. So yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah.
Any more for Justin?
I feel like we got a well-rounded scope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be chilling.
I have
man.
more music
I'm
questions. I
breaking
want to go
shit.
to his library, but that's
Yeah,
later.
I want to hear this Moonchild if it's actually.
Chris, I've been sending you music. I don't think you've been listening to it.
No, the past two people you sent me, no.
Did you listen to the last person I sent?
The most recent person you sent
Yeah,
me, no,
the Asian.
no.
Please,
Asian. Hold on.
he's Asian.
No, the last person you sent me.
Rennie. R-I-N-I?
Hold on.
Rennie.
Was it like black and red? Yeah, R-I-N-I, right?
Yeah.
He's Asian?
Yes.
He look black right here?
He's Asian.
Oh.
You know
Nah.
who Joji is? He
Yeah.
Asian too.
Joji?
Joji. Joji.
Yeah, I don't know. Kelvin be sending me people and they just be like, what
They
the fuck
be
is
lit.
this?
You should listen to your
They be
friend's
so
music.
lit.
You know?
Who? Oh, his?
Yeah.
Nah. It's,
I listened to that Changes album. Couldn't get all the way through it.
But, come on, that album was good.
Couldn't get all the way through it.
I liked it. I mean, a lot of the songs sound the same, but I still like
Yeah.
it.
I'm also been stuck on like PJ Morton for like the last 3 years. So
Here you
Fuck
go.
with PJ, yeah.
heavy.
He's all right.
I've seen him like
He's
5
really
times.
talented.
We did a song with we as in my school. We did a song with him. Southern Girl. Yeah.
PJ's the GOAT. Okay. Is it time for a question today?
It is.
You tell us, Kelvin. Because
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we don't even have to say it.
I have one.
Sure, go ahead and tell us. We don't have the sound effect for it, but go ahead.
Question.
Well, you know what? Let me just find something. Let's see what we
If
got.
you're out there deleting sounds, delete yourself.
What is this?
Why the fuck is that on there?
We can use that one.
That's so interesting. I want to know how that person's using
Question of the day. I kind of stole. ASAP. That's actually how we're leaving every show. That's like, what did we learn from this show?
Oh, did we say that last week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, this is a music related question. Also,
I just want to see what's on
this is
here.
Kawhi. So, I stole this kind of from the Neighborhood Talk because I seen this and I knew you did music. So I wanted to ask you guys this question. What is your favorite non-real song? So like from like a television
yeah,
series
yeah.
or like from a movie, but a song that you wish was like an actual song that you can play like on the radio, but it was like in a series that's not actually like for sale. So like for instance, Freestyle Unity, Mama Killed Him. Or
How hard do you want him to?
Right.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
You won't even know.
you won't even know. Like, what's your favorite
My shit.
song from one of those like eras of like a TV or a movie?
But you could actually buy the song that I'm thinking about.
What song is that?
Stand Out and Eye to Eye from the Goofy movie. That's actually on the album. Like you
yeah,
can buy the album.
yeah, but Chris,
It's technically a fake song.
no, it's a real song. It's a
No one's
soundtrack.
playing it on the radio. So technically it's fake. Tevin Campbell just sings it.
Devin
Yeah,
Campbell
that's,
sung the
I'm
fuck
thinking
out of
like,
that song.
what makes it not real? Is it because it's not from like?
It's not. It wasn't on the radio. It's just
Yeah.
like it just served a purpose in the film or in the movie.
Okay.
For me, it's CPQ Round We Go from Moesha.
Who?
You've never heard this song?
I wasn't a Moesha fan like that.
Thank Hill.
Yeah,
And
they was fucking that song up. They fucked that song up. I had to take it from
Singing.
YouTube.
I had to think about this too, really, really hard. And mine's probably either Goo Punch from My Brother and Me, or I like Jingles. So
The whole Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah, but
every
any-
song on that
yeah.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was his thing.
Yeah.
Jingle.
Any jingle he made was
Yeah.
dope as fuck.
I would probably say something from Sister Act. Does that count?
I'll let you have
I mean, yeah.
What's the
I'll
one
let you
song
have it.
that's like very notable in that movie?
Joyful,
Joyful?
Yeah.
Is that the scene I'm thinking about?
Joyful,
Where homie at the
joyful,
end was,
Lord, we
Oh, no.
adore-
When
no,
he hit the high note?
that's
That's what I'm thinking.
But that's
about.
a
What song was
song.
that? What was that?
When
That-
Jesus walked. I don't know
Yeah,
the
yeah,
correct
Wow,
yeah,
when
title.
Jesus
yeah.
washed. Wow, you guys don't go to church. Oh, happy day is the name of the song.
Oh, I don't go to church, and we do this during church.
No, I asked him what,
When
like,
Jesus
what part was
washed.
it? Isn't that in the
It's
song?
No,
Yeah.
he said the name of is when
I
Jesus
didn't ask the name
washed.
of it. I said what's
I
in
thought
the
it was
song?
walked.
Walked when Jesus walked.
Wait, what is it?
When
Is it
Jesus
or
walked
what?
my sins away. Jesus walked it out for your sins.
Calvin, I don't go to church.
Wait, what is
DJ
it?
and DJ Unk walked it out for your sins.
Wait, hold on. Is it washed or walked?
It's
It's washed,
washed.
apparently.
Oh.
When Jesus washed my
I
sins
would've thought it
away.
was walked. I would have thought it was
And
walked.
I'll talk
Like
to God
you
at
get
the gate.
baptized. You get baptized. It was a happy day. He washed you clean.
I mean, that makes sense, but I thought it was walked.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
and then the high note was so high. How am I supposed to hear it?
Yeah. We didn't hear the S and the H in it.
No, I just know he hit a note.
yeah.
I
Wow.
like certain like cartoon theme songs, like Proud Family.
Yeah.
That should go hard.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sisters remix theme song
Sister,
was lit,
sister,
too.
yeah. Sister,
Cousin Skeeter had a
Yeah.
dope ass intro though.
They
Yeah.
did, but that was Stilo.
It was Steeler.
By
They just
702.
changed- Yeah. They just
that's
changed
actual
the
song?
It's actual song. They
Yeah.
just rechanged the words a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know.
All that.
Oh,
Yeah,
All
yeah,
that
yeah.
is an amazing theme song.
TLC fucked that up.
Sure the fuck did. All of us.
It's just all that.
And
Oh,
then
yeah, it was kinda
and then
short, though.
half and half. Through the journey
yeah, yeah,
of
yeah.
discovery.
I hated that.
That was a good
I'm
one.
learning you, you're learning me.
She fucked the end up though.
Yeah, I hated it because of the end.
The end,
Like I
yeah,
hated
like,
the song
girl.
because of the end.
End it.
And then my girlfriend.
What was
Oh, yeah.
Moesha's theme song? What was
Mo
that?
to the
O to the
E to the.
They all bands.
whatever.
I've been thinking about the part where she writing in the diary. The little
Yeah,
diary.
yeah.
What that was a dope instrumental. I feel
It
like.
was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It really was.
I wonder if
bring
that's
that
like
one
on
back.
iTunes or something.
Probably.
Do you think so? What type in
Or
what?
YouTube. I think YouTube more so than
Definitely.
So for films, would y'all consider that real music, like the soundtracks to films? Like you know how Black
like
Panther had an
musicals.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
and it
listen to
was
soundtracks.
Yeah. But would you consider that like
Mm-hmm.
real music?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that was like mixed and mastered and like put to the
Yeah.
public, I count as real music.
Yeah, but anything that was like just to move the story along,
Okay.
I count that's not a real
Right.
song.
My favorite film album.
Let me
would
see what they
probably
put
have to
on
be, The Wiz or
Yes.
or the Lion King soundtrack. Both of them.
Or, of course, one of the holy grails of soundtracks, The Bodyguard, and Boomerang, and
The Bodyguard.
The Bodyguard. I Will Always Love You. I Have Nothing. Run to You.
Whitney was.
So that was a Whitney album.
It was a Whitney
It
album.
was.
It was a Whitney album, and also The Preacher's Wife. We got to give credit because that's the best-selling gospel album of all time.
Is it really?
Is
Yes,
it?
it is.
Wow.
I don't think
Boom.
those have anything on the Lion King though.
Which one?
Or everything you just said. I more so listen to for the scores. Like I just love a great score.
I didn't see the new Lion King.
So Disney Plus, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, I probably still won't watch it.
You don't want to see Beyonce act?
Nah, not really.
Nah.
Lions, are you with me?
Terrible.
Are you with me, Lions?
Y'all stupid.
Let me hear you roar.
Let me find you If I Told You That. Here.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here's they.
What did they say?
They have, of course, Randy Watson from one of the greatest movies of all time.
Oh, you know that
Coming
was a
to
great
America.
song. That was a great song. Sex with Chocolate.
I'd like to give a big
Yeah,
round
but
of
like-
applause to my band, Sexual Chocolate. They play so fine, don't you agree? I believe the children are our future.
good.
Thank you. Teach them well and let
Let him lead the way.
Such a classic. Also, just pause that a little bit.
Tell me why you're playing with my mind.
How about?
The choreography though.
Yeah, right.
The
right.
choreography,
It
though?
was fucking up in the back, especially Carlton.
For those who don't know, that's Fresh Prince. That's Ashley Single.
Yeah.
Let me do what I do. I need a woman in my life, and I'm thinking it's
Freestyle Unity.
I was about to say Damn Hotel.
This wasn't a great one by them, though.
Yeah, the one that
Y'all
Chris,
think it was T
Chris,
actually playing?
Chris
or
the one
no?
that said, "You know,
I
I'm gonna
hope-
play."
I don't think it was T playing.
Oh, damn.
I don't think Stevie was singing. I think just Kim was singing.
Wow, Stevie.
And then this one. That's ghetto ass Tamar from Nebraska.
Oh.
If I'm getting the panties, I'm best calling him daddy. Daddy, 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 daddy. Ghetto shit.
Here's your If I Told You.
Yeah.
You know what it was.
That's daddy, daddy, daddy. If I told you that.
Oh, yeah, it's time for If I Told You That. It took me a minute because I'm so used to Whitney.
If I told you that.
Okay, so today's If I Told You That. You have a new baby. They just turned 1. When someone from the hospital calls you and says there was a mix-up and the child isn't yours, what do? Would you correct the mistake and thus give up your current child?
Yeah,
Yeah, get that shit back. It's only been a year.
Yeah, they don't know
been a
anyway.
year?
It's just like,
But also, I want to know how my child was raised. Like, who has my child? Is it nurtured?
Mm-hmm.
Is it healthy?
Okay.
Yeah, first of all, I need my whole the whole doctor bill got to be credited.
Yeah.
like, I need like the refund. I need all of my money back.
Yeah. And unlimited doctor visits.
Yeah, every visit needs to be free until they're 18.
Mm-hmm.
No, 21, 25 actually.
Yeah.
And,
Graduated college.
Set them up.
Yeah.
Right. That's good.
And do I really want my? I mean,
Yeah, I
like,
want my
am
baby.
am I attached to my current child though?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm attached to my current child now.
Well, you
Yeah,
haven't
not yours.
found out that the baby's going into the porn industry.
You're right.
So you can't disown it yet.
So,
I don't know, because like I'm not a father. Okay, now I'm not here yet. But I know my niece, and I look at her and I'm like, oh, this is my niece. Like, I love her to death. And she's not 1 yet. She turned 1 in October. And to think like the love you already have for that child already.
Yeah.
And I'm not with that child every day. Like, I see it via FaceTime and things like that. So if she was with me every day and I'm holding her and I'm loving her and nurturing her, watching her grow. Oh, she's teething, like she's learning to crawl. She's like, you already have memories with this 1-year-old, and it's like, damn, I gotta give you away. But then I will want my actual child because I want to know my child's personality. Like, or do they look like me? Like, what's like? So
Like if I found out currently that Charlie and Channing were my niece and nephew, I would feel like, no, we keeping them. Because I'm attached to them now.
yeah.
yeah.
So I couldn't just get them away.
Yeah, that's a toughie. I try and negotiate. Do the parents want this baby back?
Just give me both of
Can I
them.
have both?
I'll
I'll
take
take
both.
both.
Nah, that's a lot.
I love kids.
Yeah, where the fuck did my child go?
Right.
Cause were they not vegan friendly or vegetarian friendly,
They're one,
Nigga,
Kelvin.
they're one.
or were they didn't breastfeed?
I don't know. It's not the depth of
Too many
them.
variables in your thought process.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I don't want my child to drink the Similac and stuff.
Calvin, you want the baby or not?
I do want the baby, but I don't want my child to be on that stuff.
What stuff? Like formula?
Yeah.
Oh.
that stuff.
What would you do, Justin?
Um,
You just want a refund?
I'd want my actual baby. I don't know. I'd probably want to like try to raise both. Well, no, that's selfish because the other family like, okay, nigga, you got my baby. Let's switch. I think like a year, no matter what happens, as long as the baby's healthy, psychologically and like socially, it wouldn't make a difference. So
Yeah.
like, just give me my baby. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think trauma kicks in until like 3, right?
Yeah, probably.
But like, I want to know, like you said, just the things that. What is it from me that got passed down to my kid? Like, what does the laugh sound like? Is it really loud? Is it like?
I mean, they're
What the
just
mannerisms? But that
They're-
stuff is
they're
in
starting
you.
to-
Like
They're
that's a
starting
part
to
of your
get a
development.
personality.
I feel like when kids are like the sperm mixing with the egg, that encompasses so much stuff. And of course, I don't really know biology that well, but like I feel like all of that is like your energy, your mannerisms. Like I think that's all kind of
Yeah.
just infused.
Did
in
you
there.
read to my child? What's my child listening to?
Right.
What words have you spoken to my child over the past year? Because those things start to get embodied too. So
you wouldn't
I
be
don't
able
know.
to know like, man, this baby don't look like me. Like
Yeah,
after
not
a
at
year,
one.
you don't think so?
I
No,
don't think
the baby
so,
don't really start
honestly.
growing to their face and feature until like 1.5, 2. Because all babies look the same.
I don't know because
All babies are ugly.
No,
That's not true.
That's
I
not
do not
true.
believe in ugly babies.
I believe in
not
ugly
true.
babies.
There are ugly babies. Come on.
All
now.
babies are
I'm
ugly.
not calling a baby ugly.
All babies got little.
They look
Okay.
weird. They
That's
look
not
like
fair.
aliens.
That's
Everybody got-
that's when they first come
All
out.
babies got look. Oh, look at it!
That's when they first come out. Like when they still pale and shit.
Like immediately after they
Yeah.
come out.
Are you saying white people are ugly?
Have I seen who?
Yikes. This is prejudice.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Move right along.
No, there's this couple at my job who Dana just had a newborn, like maybe a month
And did
ago.
you say your baby's cute? You said, "Oh, look at it."
It looks just like him, and so it's like for the baby to be a month old, you can see it. Like I can see that is his kid undeniably. So I don't think it takes till one.
Is the baby dark skin?
Yeah, but it's not because of skin. I can see it when he smiles. Like I can see the face. It's crazy, but it's like it doesn't take a year. And I get attached to kids. I love kids. So I don't know. Imagine the other families like, I don't want to give you the kid back. This kid is cuter. It's time to fight. I don't see this going any other way.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
But we
I don't know. I think I would want both, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
I would just ask, like, do you seriously want your child back, though?
Are you equipped? Because I got this.
Yeah. I could do it if you don't want your child.
I'll race ball.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
But that was my if I told you that.
Kelvin, you got some uniquely speaking? Because I'm about to just press all of these.
Yeah, I think Chris just want to know what they sound like.
I think it is too. We on these residual. We need to find out whose shows those belong to, because those the
What happened?
wonderful people that deleted ours. That's Jackie's Ladies Night thing. Now it's time for Uniquely Speaking. All right, guys. So I put this in the doc a couple weeks ago, but I never got to it.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
Kelvin has a history of not putting things in the document, Justin, in case you're in the dark. Kelvin has not touched this document in damn near 2 years.
I
of the
read
show.
it. I read it.
Oh, it's like a group thing, and that's how y'all know what y'all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what knows going on. Yeah.
Okay.
And this portion right here is always.
Oh, that's why it's blank. Okay.
Always.
Wow.
Week after week.
If I told you that, it's normally never blank, but
But this part right here, always blank.
Wow.
You can admit that.
what's your uniquely speaking?
Wow.
Okay.
That's the name of it.
wow. You feel
Wow.
attacked.
Attacked. No, this week, uniquely speaking, I put it in the doc a couple weeks ago when I was in the transitional period from work, and as I started to transition more, it kind of set with me a little bit more, and it's basically just keep swimming. I know that it's so cliche, and it's from Dory from Finding Nemo, but it really just reminded me of going with the flow versus going with the tide, and the tide's going against you. Because a lot of times when I don't know a lot about swimming, because I'm not a swimmer. I may look like it, from the islands, allegedly. But when you swim, you kind of go with the current, or you may have to go against the current to get where you need to go. When you go offshore and you out there in the ocean and you're waiting, you're just going around, you're floating whatever the flow of life is taking you or wherever the water is taking you. But sometimes when you try to get back to shore, the current may be going against you because now the wind's blowing the opposite direction. Now you have a little bit of force that is stopping you from getting to where you need to go faster. So you're trying to get back to the shore, but you can't because you're still in the water and the waves are coming. But you have to keep swimming because if you stay in the water, you're not going to be able to survive because you need to get dry. You need to get unwet. And you need to find the shore to live your life. And I think sometimes when we start new careers, when we start jobs, we rush into the water and you're welcome. And you rush into everything else that you're doing, and you're out there, you're swimming, you're trying to find what you need to do, and you're making it work. Your backstroke's working, you're doggy pedaling, you're making it against all the tides. But then when it's time to come back and find who you are on the shore, other things are stopping you from getting back to home base. The job is too demanding, and I need to make sure I do more stuff here instead of make sure I'm good at home. Or there's other things over here. Oh my goodness, my friend needs a little bit of help with his little shortboard, so I need to go over here and swim over here to help him when I really need to be going back to shore to make sure I'm good. And those distractions that we have in life can sometimes hinder us from making sure that we're all we need to be in order for we can help somebody else. If you realize the lifeguard his tower is not in the water, it's on the shore. Because he has to be able to see everything that's going on and be able to jump in and help somebody else. Because if he's continuously swimming all day, he can't save anybody else. So I think we need to start having a lifeguard mentality. Yes, I can save somebody, but I can't save anybody until I'm well. Or I can't keep swimming all day and think I'm going to make it to the shore okay. So when I say just keep swimming, yes, keep swimming and floating with life's currents, but also make sure that you are making sure you are checking on your shore and making sure you're checking on your home base. Because if without that, then you're not going to be where you need to be. And that's uniquely speaking for the week.
I kind of understood that one. There were times where you had me lost at sea.
It went around.
But
it's okay.
Yeah, I got the overarching
Play it back.
point. Yeah.
I am a MC, and sometimes my flow and my rhymes, my metaphors are a little deep. Yeah.
This was a real Missy Elliott.
Just keep.
It was
swimming.
Work it in reverse.
Flip it in reverse. I said it changed from when I first did it, because at first it was like, nigga, this life is killing me.
Yeah.
But now it's like, keep swimming towards the shore because you have to go home. You have to.
So something in your life brought you to come up with that metaphor?
Oh, I was fired / laid off / still here. I don't know what the hell's going on. No, not here. At my job.
Okay.
My real job. And it really, because I never always had all my eggs in one basket. But for this, I put everything in. Like my entire life was encompassed in work. Like literally from 9 a.m. to midnight, I was working. So everything was there. So when I lost it, it's like, well, damn, what did I do? Who is Kelvin now? What's my identity without this? And that I had to get through that phase, and now I feel like I'm better now. So yeah.
You're gonna be great regardless.
Yeah, and then I shot something for him Friday. It's weird. God bless everybody.
Are you still on payroll?
$30 an hour.
Oh, he switched you to hourly now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And you only... So, I guess.
That's when you know your talent is undeniable. They want to let you go, but they still need you.
I would say fuck y'all niggas.
I would too, but for $30 an hour, and it's kind of in his field, I don't gotta fuck y'all off that fast.
Okay, and guess who's adding hours? Because it don't take me that long to shoot.
I hear that.
You can go to jail for that. That's
Take
stealing
me
money.
50. No, it's
Stealing
not.
time.
No, it's not. Adam was there. He saw me.
What did we learn today, guys?
I have learned that you won't enjoy a McDonald's scented candle as much as I will.
Or deep dish pussy.
Deep dish pussy.
Or political pussy.
Or I've learned how you set the mood. Pull your titties out.
I think you put that in everyone's head.
I'm pretty sure you said
Chris,
that.
dear God, I don't ever want to hear that as your transition into sex.
I'm going to text the person who I have sex with. I'm going to ask her, like, what do you think I do?
To set
And
the
then,
mood.
I'm screenshot.
And when she
Please.
says, pull your titties out.
I'm gonna screenshot it to you. I'm gonna ask her, like, what do you think I do? Like, or how would you change it or whatever. We'll see what she says.
Calvin, can we get this on a shirt, right,
Pull your
Chris?
titties out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely put that on the shirt.
Anyway,
I love it.
We've also learned that Justin's dope,
Appreciate it.
and he's welcome back anytime.
I will take you up on that, man.
I actually want to have you come back because we started with some technical difficulties just because technology is
Oh, Chris.
inconsistent.
it wasn't.
I was gonna lay off of Chris
'Cause it wasn't
but I
me.
definitely want to have you come back when you have more to promote and like just projects on the way that you want to like get out and stuff like that. We'll definitely have you come back
Absolutely.
and do take two and shit. Maybe I'll run the board.
Yeah.
No shade to you. But
That's fine.
What have y'all
That is
learned?
fine. I learned fuck y'all. That's what I learned.
That's fine.
Because this didn't have shit to do with me. Shit happens. Like Keith said on FaceTime, he thinks somebody fucked with the board.
I don't think it was you.
It wasn't.
It's happened to me before.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me though, because like, I mean, I've never been on radio, obviously, but like, it's okay to be like unconventional, and I like the space that y'all are like comfortable to express yourselves. So
Appreciate it, man.
that's pretty dope. Yeah, and I'm hella unconventional in like some of the things I think and like my opinions. So yeah, when I come back with some more stuff, we gonna have
Pull
some-
up on
some-
us.
Yeah.
Also, real quick plug while I'm thinking about pulling up. March 2nd, we are on the podcast pit, bitches.
Oh, yes.
So make sure y'all pull up for the podcast pit. I'm a horrible promoter.
So March 2nd.
It is March 2nd.
I'm trying to find the location. I'll put it on the IG page.
The Down and Out bar?
So yeah.
We know it's downtown.
Yeah. So pull up on us March 2nd at the podcast pit. It's going to be us and a couple other dope-ass podcasters. But guess who's representing the home team at the Good News radio station? It's us. So pull up on us. Make sure you come there dressed because Eric will be judging your lace fronts. And if you pull up in wedges, I definitely will be judging you. And Chris is
Ew.
looking for a wife. So if you have on an SG Roll Probate Kitten Heel, don't come near.
Not a fucking
Having a
kitten
who?
heel.
A
A
what?
SG
Roll
Roll
probate
probate
kitten
kitten heel.
You know they had the little clink clinks.
I hate
little-
that.
No, I
shit.
actually have a haircut because that's the day before my birthday.
I'll get my haircut tomorrow. So hopefully it lasts.
I'll cut my hair at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
So we'll all be snacking.
Jay,
Cut
you
your own hair?
hell no. I got a shaky hand. Oh fuck this shit
I'm
up.
bald and I don't cut my hair.
Yeah, like that's dead.
Imagine me patchy. Just.
If I was bald, I would cut my own shit.
I don't cut my own hair and I'm
Just
bald.
go get a lineup.
I'm
Bro, you save
nervous.
a lot of money.
I'm
Yeah.
nervous.
A lot.
All you
money.
just go pay
I'm
for lineups,
nervous.
or if you want to learn to do a lineup,
What's the thought?
that would save you money.
Ponder it.
If you're just bald, like just cut your fucking hair.
I'm gonna go to Target and I'm gonna get some clippers tomorrow. After I get a haircut.
Don't let us influence you though. If you feel like you gonna fuck
No,
it
I've
up,
been thinking about it. I have been thinking about it, but every time I get close, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck some shit up. But I also wear hats all the time, neither. So
yeah. It's practice. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Jay, can you plug your social media for us?
Oh yeah, so I'm on Instagram at jaypolk, JAYPOLK, and my page is private, but that's because I teach kids and I gotta keep my shit on lock. So if you send me a request, then I'll probably follow you back.
That's real.
So yeah,
And as always, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch me on social media at The World According to Eric, Facebook and Twitter at Eric Devante, as well as YouTube and Snapchat Picasso_3, and my Cash App as well.
yeah. Shout out to Cash App. Can you pay Apple? No, all right, after. Okay, you can follow me, Kelvinology, KELVINOLOGY, on your Instagram and your Twitter, and also make sure you follow the Get Right Radio Show on Instagram. That's the Get Right Radio Show, and also download the Good News Radio app, because without that, you can't play this back from the beginning. Because you may have thought we weren't on the air, but we were. So go ahead and play that shit back.
And you can catch me on Twitter and Instagram at CCCAW_. And as always, guys, hope y'all got right.
That's right. Get right or get left.
Bitch, you better get right.